Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. So we've got 3 hours, and you know we like to stash it full of the best in jewelry. Tonight is no exception, except there are pieces tonight that you have maybe watched show after show. You've never seen stones like this. We actually have a very special stone. So special, I'm tempted to show it to you right now because it is rare as can be. It is just about the rarest stone on earth. And even though we've seen its counterparts, we've not seen this origin because there are so few in the world to go around. And we are talking about the one, the only Paraíba, but this is out of Brazil. So an entirely different color. And if you have never seen a Brazilian Paraíba before, promise me you'll stay and see this one, and I won't make you wait long, I promise. I mean, I'm really tempted to put it up there right now because it is such a dynamo of rarity and beauty, and it is, you think you've seen neon with Mozambique and Nigeria. Wait till you see this Brazilian stone. It's off the charts, but of course, that's not usually going to be, we don't see a lot of big sizes out of Brazil, so keep that in mind, but it is so special to get Brazilian stones. I was just, and I was reading an email, so Thomas, thank you so much for your email if you're out there, and yes, I will be getting back to you. I just got your email about 30 seconds before airtime, but I'll be getting back to you and give you a full assessment and opinion on how to go about. But that's really what we're talking about, is these are pieces to love and to beautify your wardrobe of jewelry, but it's also, we're talking about pieces that mean something at the end of the day, that are worth something at the end of the day, and might I add, worth a lot more than you're paying here, because we bring you the greatest values on fine jewelry. So we've got bracelets. Did you check this out? Brand new diamond bracelet. That's a beauty. That's going to have about 2.5 carats, but it's honestly, I don't know if they left something out because I'm going, wait a minute. There's a lot of gold, a lot of diamonds in that bracelet. So we're going to see that one for you. Also, okay, Paraíba drops are here because I know I had the studs last night. Well, we got drops, and the way they're priced, wish we had 50 pairs, but we only have 1 pair. So we'll be seeing that here for you early. A seahorse that's in a new design with some multiple colors of stones. You're going to love that. But we're going to get started with diamonds, and we love our diamonds, and we always, treat you to the best in diamonds. But we're going to have an all diamond piece that's unique. Got a lot of brand new styles, but also some returning favorites. Lots of wheels to get to tonight. If you do have requests, make sure you get those into us. We'd love to hear what you're looking for. We've got a complement of operators, as always, to help you out with those so we can go find what you're looking for, bring it right out to you, and of course, as we always do, give you the greatest value. So lots to get to, and again, happy almost weekend, right? We're close, right? We're getting close. We're almost there. Just, you're about to make it through. Hang in there. Hopefully we can kind of end your Thursday on a high note. I'm going to show you this diamond ring. It's cool. It is, it needs a little assistance being held because it otherwise does this. So that's not going to be the best look at it, but this is, okay, now I'm thinking like, I don't know, what is it? Oh gosh, which pasta would it be? Would it be like fusilli? Can you tell? Yeah, it's not good when it's 7 o'clock. My work evening is just beginning, and it's like, oh, I'm thinking of pasta. Anyway, Antonio last night had me thinking about chocolate. Do you have any good snacks today? Just a beverage, though. I see a big beverage. Me too. I got my big water. I'm ready to go. I'll be hydrated. We'll be ready. But this is going to be item number 7994. That is 71 points in diamonds. But let's look at how we get there. How do you get that 71 points in diamonds? Looping and scrolling and wrapping over this open style ring. It's just fantastic. There's only one. Of course, these designer pieces, they're lovely, but they are definitely a first come, first served, competitor type shopping experience where you got to be like on the lines because you love it. And, my recommendation is always this. If you see something that you love, always best to dial in early because we're going to be sending out some big values. As always, $43.99 should be, but look at this on the hand. That's all fine and well. And you get that, or maybe again, like if it's a hairstyle, it'd be like those beautiful tendrils we see, right? A beautiful scroll work. But I think on, now that we focus on all of that good stuff, look at it on to really give you an idea of what this is all about and the way it actually does. It's even cooler, right? When you see it on, you see it from a distance and you watch this wraparound design with its like 5 different spirals wrapping up and around this open type of split style shank. But that's all fine and well if we're like a store, in the mall or like a big retailer out there. Instead of $43.99, watch this one go. And to start our night off right here, to give you a crazy value that's going to really set the tone for what kind of values you're going to see throughout the evening. It's going to be all about one caller. It's a quick chance to pick it up, and we're going to see who's out there early who wants to steal the ring with so much gold. I'll tell you, when I put that on, I try on every piece we have, and yet this has got some weight to it. So if you like or if you miss gold weights that are heavy out there that, you know, so much of the industry has gotten away from, and that's only logical. That only makes sense when gold's doing what it's doing, right? But we're so proud to bring this, and not even going to be close to $4,000 or 3 or 2 or 1. It's a $9.99 ring to the first caller to say, I like it, I'm going to try it. Maybe 2, again, you're putting it on the middle finger or the index finger to really have that length show off at kind of the midpoint of the hand. It's totally up to you, but it's $9.99, and we'll give that 30 seconds. That is a really cool ring. And just talk about, you know, designer details that you don't see just in anything or in anything, right? That's just a beautiful piece that's different. If you shop designers, you probably haven't seen anything like it. If you shop, you know, the diamond world at large, if you shop the shopping channels out there, right? When do you see something like this? I'm fascinated by it. It's like the gold actually goes through. You see that plain sleek gold there of the band that comes up and then kind of wraps through that spiral design. It's a good one. So, you know, a personality piece for sure. And a bigger piece, I probably have to get to those Paraíba earrings. And we're going to show you the difference here. We'll have a great way to show you the difference between some of the Mozambique stones that we usually carry and then the Brazilian stone that is brand new. And what did we have? I'm trying to think, the last time I had a Brazilian stone at TVON, I think it was 30 points, and it was close to $10,000, if I'm not mistaken. It may have been more. Gosh, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I thought, wait a minute, oh, hold on. I didn't realize these earrings were linked together. So hang on. I have to, hold on, I got to separate them. They're lever backs. I wanted to get them up there quickly, but my goodness, let's see. Well, I know they're never going to get lost when they're that way. Okay, so this is that round, and this is Mozambique material that's bright and beautiful, right? We know that. Let's come back on in because that ring was large. Ring is still here. The ribbon ring, we'll call it, still here if you'd like it. Now, as far as one pair only, and this is just going to be, I don't know, this left me scratch my head earlier. It's item number 883. Well, maybe that has a little something to do with it, that older item number, but it's 33 points in the round Paraíbas. And in a moment, we'll see a round, or we'll actually see a 21 pointer and a Brazilian stone. So again, this is really just about, you know, any stone in Paraíba is rare. Any stone, no matter what the size, is special. Quite frankly, even no matter what color you get is special. But that's why when we see a beauty like this when you get a really, really high-end cut, clarity, color, all the things that this stone combines, but you get 2 identical matches here. How lovely. And 33 points is your total weight, but that's not it, because you get 65 points in diamonds as well in this lever back style that is so well done. Now, this is going to be a really easy deal, and the reason they're up here early, really treat those of you that are here with us ready to go. Of course, we'll show them to you the length. We'll show them to you on. We'll give you all those details, show you everything you need to see and everything you need to know, but the bottom line is, if you're assuming a $59.99 price tag, you're right on with what we would normally see or what we should be seeing, but it's not going to be. That's why they're here so early, so come on in. And I wish to the heavens above that I had a lot of pairs, because this would be something that I know a lot of people would appreciate, and a lot of us have thought about or looked for, or maybe had on our wish list, or maybe you're lucky enough to have a ring and you want the earrings to match. This is going to be a value like you cannot even expect. I have had studs, and in recent days, that have been more. And this gives you so much diamond weight, and the drop, and it's just, you know, the only other drop Paraíba I have is close to $9,000. So this is a way where if you've considered those or thought about them and you're ready to just, you know, maybe spend a little less, but still get that beautiful rarity of matched Paraíbas, here's the way to do it. And they're not even $59.99. They're gonna fly. It's just one pair. They're actually in the white gold now, but you can even change that if you want to. So be aware, you've got your choice. And watch this value, because instead of being a $59.99, that's already pretty good. I love the bigger bezel sets there. So if you got DBTYs, I'm thinking ahead. You got the DBTY you love, or you've got that, oh, I think about that champagne and cigar band that we bring you that's so popular. Gosh, I love that ring. And this is going to work back to that as well, because you have those bezel sets, but then diamonds in your front of your lever back, double row around it, beautiful, gleaming, bright as can be Paraíbas. Here's your length. Let's get them lower than 59, 49, 39. It's going to be good. And you might want to just dial in. I've even got the ruler to match here. Let's take a look at these so you can see some icy blue green, 1 inch in there drop. I love that when the lever back up top is still, you still get some movement to the earring itself, don't you? I mean, isn't that cool how it just is suspended there? So it's going to give you some natural movement, let those stones glow. How about better than 39, 29, or 19 for a drop earring? And then I'll go ahead and take off my earring and we'll show you up close again. And then we'll show you what one looks like on, but it's not $19.99 either. This is going to be a dramatic drop, and just really what you tuned in to see. If you're here early and ready because you go, you know what, I know she gives out some real giveaways there at the beginning of the show, especially on those weeknights when we got to everyone's getting in from their day and they're finishing up with those, evening festivities and you're ready to sit back, relax, and shop. Well, you can't miss the top of the show because we're going to see some big values like this one. And it's not even going to be 19, 18, 17, or 16. We'll take a quick look at them on. You're going to love how these look on to give you an idea of how beautiful they are, how the drop just is, again, kind of casual enough for every day if you're comfortable in a drop, but long enough to make a statement that is so much different than just a basic stud that we see a lot of when we see Paraibas. So instead of $16.15 or $14.99, get ready. There's only one pair. Rare as can be Paraibas going out very, very low here. Let's go back to our wheel, show you the close-up once again, and those will be going out at less than $1,499, and the rounds could not be more exquisite. It's showing that beauty, that brilliance, that neon that you get. And they're not 14, and they're not 13. This is wild to see a lever back. If that was all diamonds, you'd be in business. And now you've got Paraibas and diamonds. And forgive me, you can't focus both stones at the same time unless I move this one up a little bit more, but it's really worth it to see that nature of that beautiful round stone, the brilliance of it, the beauty. I mean, that's really the main headline here are the Paraibas themselves. And we'll do them for $1,299, and that is it. So at $1,299, wonderful way to get Paraiba drops into your collection, and that'll be it. We've got to give them 30 seconds, and then we'll be moving right along with a really mega, mega value. And I might show you, because we've got to show there's a difference between the Brazilian stones, which we have only had, I think there have been 2 in our history. We have got one tonight, and it's brand new, and you know it's going to go. And that is truly a remarkable, remarkable stone, and we'll share it with you right here, because after this clock expires, I want to show you the difference. Obviously, this is a beautiful neon and very brilliant and bright, but then when you see the Brazilian stone, which obviously will be a little bit more pricey, but I'm going to show it to you, and let's see the difference here, because take in mind, look at that, there's the round, and then look at the, I've only had the pleasure of even handling a few of these in real life. So let's move the earrings aside. Let me know who's got them. And then we bring in thank you. Way to go. Jill snagged them right out. You plucked them out of the air. I like it. Good job. 2 earrings, 1 pair, gone. All right. So congratulations. And then for everybody else, may I tempt you with a Brazilian stone? An all-natural Brazilian stone. Oh my goodness. That's why you call early. We had a lot of people miss out. I guess my call board might not be working because I got a lot of people on the lines, but it shows a 0, so yeah. All right, good to know that early. Did we have a lot of people miss out on the earring? Okay, I'm going to try, if I ever can, we can always take note of who missed out, and then we can try to get a little wait list going. If I ever see any, again, I can always give you a little heads up. So here we are with the Brazilian stone. So this is what we really have to make very clear, because it's not something we see all the time. It's not something we've seen really much of at all. 2 times that I can remember ever having a Brazilian stone, and they have not been large, because this stone is not large in its presence. Remember, it's a little different. There were, we talk about 2 different areas here. We talk about Africa and we talk about Brazil, but Brazil was the original find. It is the stone, or I should say the discovery in the locale for which this stone is named, because when it was discovered in Brazil in 1989, remember, it was tourmaline that was the first known of to have that copper and manganese content that really displayed that bright, fiery neon. Well, the Brazilian stones were quickly mined out. You probably heard about the hubbub they created, because we're still enjoying that hubbub today. We're still enjoying what they mean and how rare they are and how beautiful. But of course, it was years later that they, a lot of really smart science folks put their heads together, and gemologists in particular, and they thought, wait a minute. If we talk about what happened before the movement of plate tectonics, if we talk about land masses and imagine them all as one, we might be able to link up Brazil with some of the African material. And sure enough, upon exploring some of the areas in Mozambique and Nigeria, they did discover Paraíba. But that was it. Those 3 sources, Brazil was number 1, and then Mozambique and Nigeria, and everything in current day status, gone. Everything is mined out, everything is done. So when you talk about going to the original, when you talk about getting an opportunity to own a Brazilian stone, which as we just saw, you saw some Mozambique stones in the earrings, now you're seeing the Brazilian stone. I thought it was a nice carryover, because you can really see the difference, because that's why Brazilian stones really demand so much more. There is a different color to them. There are never really many big stones. If they are, they're in museums. They are priceless material. But we have a stone that is 21 points right here. Look how we surrounded it with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. What it deserves is the world. So we tried. The gemological equivalent would be pink diamonds and white diamonds together, and it's item number 8388, and it's new tonight. So for those of you that think, I'm going to wait, I'll sit, maybe think about that for a few months. Well, there's a lot of gem folks out there who come here not just because they like beautiful designs, but they want really rare gems. And that is what we're so excited and elated to bring to you. And we only have this one size, and I've got, truth be told, we've got a pink diamond weight here of 11 points and 37 points, and the white diamonds in a double halo. But do you see how bright? And watch, I'm going to do some of that trickery of the lighting here where we just simply, I'm going to put my hand in front of our lights. And I always just say a quick prayer not to burn my hand. But do you see what happens with that stone? Watch again, full light. You can see the diamonds are sparkling. Now we might have to just, think about, we're shrouding some of the light here, but watch this Paraíba get even more bright and neon. That is really what neon's all about, and you can see it right there. So this is really showing you, kind of showing off in what a Paraíba does so well. It's also our major Brazilian stone. You've got the pink and the white diamonds, and there's only one, and we're going to make it a deal. So if you want a piece of gemological history, this is it. If you're looking for a piece of unmistakable Paraíba where there's no doubt, there's no question, do we already have someone thinking about it? Looks like we may already have a caller or collector, because you're an immediate collector. Forget about what you already have. You would be an immediate overnight, you've heard of overnight celebrities, that 15 minutes of fame, right? This is your just overnight collector. You are the collector status immediately when you own this. And wear it with pride, because you can still, it's not like some collector stones where you're putting them away in a safety deposit box and only checking in on them every now and again, seeing if they need some water or a snack or just a little love and affection, right? No, you wear it. You enjoy it for what it is, and the beauty of having pink diamonds and white diamonds together really shows it off beautifully, and such a great color play there with the pastels that pop and then the Brazilian Paraíba. We just have this one, can't say enough about it, except that it's also a great value because this is TVON. So we're going to take even the rarest of rare, and boy, that's up there in the rarest of gem category we've ever brought to you in all the years we've been here, and yet it's not going to be, oh my goodness. We should really get $99.99 for it. We really should, but we're not. Do we have collectors already here with us? Ready for a Brazilian Paraíba? A little opportunity here for a big important stone and a really impressive 21-pointer. Do not take this. You got to think of it in terms of diamonds like we would if it was a 21-point pink diamond, except it's even more rare than that. It's more rare than your fancy colors in diamonds. So this is what I would highly recommend. Oh boy, it's not $99. It's not even going to be half that price. You got to take it. It's my one and only here tonight. And we are so hoping, again, if I ever have any in the future, and we're always working with great collectors and great, gem folks, and sometimes miners themselves. Oftentimes that's how we get these stones, is from miners who have been in the world for a long time, meaning they've got, they've got their hands in the gem world. They're some of the movers and the shakers of that environment. And we are going to make this less than $4,999. That's half. And the fact it's already at that value, you can say sold and take it, but you're going to get a better price. Because I am such a believer in this stone, been collecting this stone from the early days of it being brought out to the world commercially, and really thrilled to say that I'm part of it, a part of the Paraíba family, and you can be too. But this is another world to get Brazilian material, the original. Think back, Hector Barbosa. He's the one, found it. He's credited with the discovery of that stone in Brazil. It was actually in the state of Paraíba. That's where it gets its name. So keep that in mind as well. It's actually, that's the namesake right there. And it's not $49.99. We only have one. We'll blow it out. We got 3 people talking about it. It's going to be even lower, and that is such a deal already. But it is $3,999 instead. And that will make it for the one collector. Again, you'll be instant collector status when you own something like that. It's truly a treasure, and it's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That one is sold. Let me show you. Oh, I have a really beautiful seahorse. It's also only a one only. And let's show you. It's only a one only. Yes, that's what it is. Emphasize the only. There it is. Oh my favorite. I liked the turquoise version we had over the weekend. I think I might like this one. It reminds me of Mardi Gras, which I realize is until February, but just the colors are fabulous. They look like a party in a seahorse. Can a seahorse party? I'm sure they can. They seem like a fabulous, if you look at the entire world of, different organisms in the ocean, I think that one looks like a fun one, right? That's the one you'd want to hang out with. The seahorses probably throw the best parties, they probably got the best fashion sense. This one does in particular, because here's a round Savorite. Now, Tony, we got a lot going on here. I'll just break it down. 8274 is the number, but just be aware, we're going to break down every stone, even though they're all garnets. We're going to break down the individual carat weight of each one, and we would love to have your calls. The seahorses have been popular, but we've just not seen one with this kind of presence. That 85-point Savorite, that would be where we're starting with the Savorite in the middle. Probably the rarest of the three garnets we're highlighting here, but it also has an 85 point, so it's 86 points on the Savorite, 85 point on the Mandarin, and then it's 80 points on the Zambaran. So that total weight is going to be the three together, your garnets that are all fabulous rounds. Then you have your diamond, the diamond bezel set, diamond pave down the back, and so much detail, which I really love about this design. Also, here's your inside. It's got the bail right. You can see where I'm holding it there. That's your bail, so it's a hidden bail right behind the head. And it's 28 points in diamonds as well. So garnets, diamonds, a party piece. It's in yellow. You can change it if you want to white or rose, but it is going to be flying on out of here in a hurry, and this is why you're here early. And guess what? We've had a lot of great, fabulous pieces already, and they are gone. So keep that in mind. Let's keep the party going. This is the one to own. This is definitely the one. And let me show it from a distance here so you can also see the size, and then we'll show it on the neckline for you. But that's the size, so it's not a small piece. It's definitely a statement piece for your neckline. And let me go grab, I don't know, which ruler should we use? There's so much color. I like to coordinate, but we'll use the pink here for you. It's 1.5 inches top to bottom. And again, you're changing the gold if you'd like to, and then we'll show it on the neckline just for another perspective there, just to give you the full idea of what that's going to be about. But that's a really, boy, that's a great statement piece, isn't it? And so if you'd like it, we've got the white, the yellow, the rose. We take it back up close, and you know what we'll do? Instead of that, $32.99, I get it. The precious garnets are there in the rounds looking good, but we're going to make it a lot better than $32.99. First color only on the seahorse. Change your gold. Make sure you get, your favorite there. I do like the yellow. I think that the richness of those tones, given that you've got those three bright, exquisite, we got the color shift of the Zambaran, which is that pinky purple blue. Then you got the bright, bright superstar green of the Savorite. Then you've got the Mandarin, which is that bright pop of neon orange. And it's going to, you know what? Just get it out the door. Yeah. This one may already be gone, but it's not $32.99, so come on in because it's even better than even $3,000. Or we could take another half off that and make it $1,499, and that will also be gone. So enjoy it if you get it. Beautiful piece, and looks like it may be spoken for. So coming up, we have opal on the way, and it's a big opal too. On nearly 14 karat. Oh, I also have one diamond pendant that I got to show you. So this one sounds like that one may be out of here. So good call there, and $14.99. Boy, that's a pretty seahorse. And Joyce, the boards are just not working, right? Okay. Okay. What's that? The phones are working, but the board's not. I just figured, because I was like, I think people are on the phones, but I'm seeing zero. Okay. So the phones are good, as we know, because everything's going. Who got your Paraiba, may I ask? Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, you're going to just mime it out for me? Okay, but I won't say. Thank you. Thank you on the Brazilian Paraiba. Jess, you've got the seahorse. Congratulations. That's gone. And then here we go with diamonds. Item number 8197, diamond pendant. I'll flash it right here, and these are pretty much going to be, oh, this one's not going to sit on its own. So let me give it a little looks right here. Then I'll hold it, and then we'll zoom in. Oh, this is cool. This is the one with the princess cut in the middle. It's item number 8197, and that's 18K solid. So we did that. A little upgrade there for you. Oh, like this. I like that. That is a princess in the middle, though. I have to make that clear because it's actually, hold on. You know what? Let me just walk around here again and make sure that we're focused, because we've been kind of in and out with the cameras all night. Look at that. See, that's better, right? And can you see that's a princess cut in the middle? Kind of looks like a round because where the prong placement is, but it's actually a princess cut, which is that squared off diamond that we love for the fire, but then it's got that squared off shape. Now the rounds are in the corners and then all the way around the overall halo and the bail, and that's going to be, well, we break it down again. 18K, 24-point princess cut center, so almost a quarter carat just on the princesa. Then you have princesa. Then you have 25 points in the baguettes and 23 points in the rounds. So all together, really, 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 really close to a quarter or 3/4 of a carat. And here's how we make it fly. That's what we're doing. Everything's got to go, and you know we're going to make it. Well, I think it's worth your while to be dialing in early as we see the rapid pace in which everything is flying already. So I'm just going to make sure I've got everything covered there. Yes, baguettes. That's going to be the 4 individual baguettes you see, kind of framing that princess. The princess itself is 24 points on that VS, and then 23 in the round. So those are going to be a little extra. You've got, a few more there in quantity, but all around a beautiful piece in white gold only, and it's 18 karat white gold only, and it's going to be so so much less than this $24.99 price tag that it very well should be tonight. We're going to go a lot lower than that. Just give me a call if you like it. It's got that beautiful bail. You're going to slide your chain right through it. It's amazing, and it's not $24.99. It's not $2,000. And it's not even going to be $19.99. We just need one collar, and you probably already have figured with that quarter carat princess in the middle, yeah, we're too low already. But it's actually going to be $999, and this is your wear every day. You know, it's not as basic as having a single stone in a pendant, which is usually what we see. Let me show it against the hand. Oh, and one more thing, it's finished. So I just wanted to show you that real close, and then we'll go to the hand here so you can see what that looks like measurement-wise and size-wise. And then, you know, didn't want to do oversized necessarily, still all bigger diamonds, but really an everyday wearable piece. And then here's your length on that overall, which is going to be right at, well, it's a little bit over a ½ an inch. And you actually have 5/8 of an inch there from the top to the bottom, so it's beautiful. It's $9.99. We'll show it from a distance here on the neckline as well, so you get a better look, just again from a kind of an across the room, or maybe it's more across the table here, but either way, it's a really beautiful, beautiful piece. And maybe not focused, but we don't really, don't tend to focus that, you know, neckline shot. It's just to give you a little size perspective. So I'll probably, after the show, Tony, remind me, we'll refocus that pendant shot. Let's get to it, guys. We got this one for $9.99. Oh, and then since we're almost about the hour, maybe what I'm most excited about value-wise is a rare stone we have also in a pendant tonight, but the value, extra special. Wait till you see it, and come on in if you'd like that one at $9.99. Okay, and then this bracelet that I'm wearing, also fabulous, 18 karat. I do have a large mehengue. We got a 111 mehengue spinel. If you've been waiting on one of the bigger mehengues, and then how about my Tanzanite lovers who've been looking? We've had some extraordinary sizes in Tanzanite pendants. Just want to let you know there's a 10 karat in a round that is really nicely marked down, and then we've got some really special tourmalines, not just the Brazilian Paraíba, but some others as well, plus a markdown on the wait a minute. Okay, I just saw the new price on this. Sorry, this wasn't scheduled to be here right now, but it's going to be here right now. Because the truth is, I just saw another markdown. I only looked at the, I know this ring really, really well. You know what? This is the only pink diamond we have. It's not even just a pink diamond. And that's why I'm so excited to see this reduction on 7365. Wait a minute. This is the one, you know this, it's the 26 pointer. Which, being over a quarter carat, very special. But this is the one that has the cert that actually has the word purple on it. Purplish, to be exact, if we want to go verbatim here. That is extraordinary, because we have done, I won't say there's a lot of pink diamonds left because they've been going so quickly, but out of every pink diamond we've had, none of the other certs have had the word purple or purplish on them, and that's the lead descriptor. Let me show it to you. This is the cert that comes with that center stone from, guess who? GIA. You've got the cushion modified brilliant. It's a 3.2 by 3.7, so it's just off square, and then it's 26 points right here. And then look at this, fancy light purple, pink. Oh my goodness, that is a huge factor in determining your value on a pink diamond. And I know just even last night we had some incredible pink diamonds as accents around yellows, which again, a lot of talk about that incredible ring, right? We've seen pink diamonds on their own that say faint pink or light pink or any of those descriptors. This has the word purple. And just a note, it says that first. It could have said, if the GIA gemologist said, no, it's more pink, they would have done pink first and then pink purple. But that lead color descriptor, when there is a color that is listed first, that is not just random, that is actually considered and really important, because you've got purple leading there, the charge. Then the natural, of course, we know our stones are natural. This has been tested by GIA, so you have that certification that it is indeed natural color, as our pink diamonds are. SI2, and then you've got that fabulous no fluorescence. Just to point out, these aren't really, you know, as major of a factor, but it's always nice to see. I particularly like to see no fluorescence if possible. And then you have this is the diagram. So, you know, what you would never see with your naked eye, right? And then you've got, of course, right above it, this is your diamond color scale. See how it's a little different than just listing them. In the pinks, we don't talk about the D to Z, you know, we don't get into that. So we talk about color grading scale over here, plus your clarity grading scale over here that applies to all of your diamonds. And there's your clarity characteristic mapped out for you. So that's the cert. And this has been beloved and no doubt has been considered by many of our different diamond collectors out there, because you see it right there. Without the cert, you don't really need the cert to tell you. You see that visually with your eyes that it's a really extremely saturated stone. So much so that I think we would agree, purple leads the charge there. It's more purple than it is pink even, and yet you're getting this 26-point size. Here's how it's finished on the inside. Remember, that's all done in the 14K, rose gold and white gold. Of course, the white gold, I do enjoy that. We really thought, and we debated, should we put a pink diamond halo and then white diamonds, or should we just leave it with all white diamonds? We went with the double white diamond halo because really to show off the saturation. By putting pinks, they would have been so far lighter that we decided to just leave this with that double halo in the white diamonds instead. So that's what you see there. It looks incredible. It is incredible. And you know, this has gone down from $12,999 once upon a time. Then it went to $69.99. This is what I was so excited about. It's the value. If you know this piece, if you've been waiting for this piece, if you've just maybe needed it to come down a little bit, well, it's come down a lot from the last time on the air. And that's why I'd encourage you, with all that said, if it is your first time seeing it, here's what it looks like on the hand. Call early, because now there's a lot of callers who know this ring well, like I think any regular viewers of the show, and we're going to bring it to a new value and a new level, and it's a low. And that's always a good thing, because the diamond has not changed, the certificate has not changed, and yet look what you're getting for value, not even $69.59 or $49.99. That has been such a low. And you know, when you've got a 40, well, you've got this purple pink, you've got 26 points, and the fact it's up and over that quarter-carat mark, which is always a magic size in the diamond world, white or any other color, this is a big deal. But it's not $49.99. And that's where, I mean, taking a little extra off is one thing. Going to this exquisite new low is another. That's what's going to ensure, like all these other pieces today, that is going to fly. But just again, if you're already thinking about it, dial in early. It's been the ticket to getting all these pieces early tonight. And it's not even $49.99. It's not close. It's incredible. It's not $4,500. It's not $44.99. This is what makes such a difference. It just really, really is truly extraordinary for the value. It's $3,999. That is our new, brand new, tonight only lowest price. And we know how many of you considered it. We know having that purple descriptor there is such a huge extra and really ups the rarity. Well, now you got the value that makes it even more rare, because you just scored one of the rare stones at an unbelievably exquisite price for a stone of that size. And certified. Not all of our pink diamonds are. This one is. And of course, the cert tells you everything. But the color is something you can see with your own eyes. So for $39.99, that's the one to get tonight. If you're waiting, or if you've just been like myself, where you really are intrigued by pink diamonds, you appreciate and respect their rarity, but you also don't want to have a stone that's so light that you can't tell that it's pink. And that is, I wouldn't say it's the case here, because we really are very particular about what we choose to show you in the world of pink diamond, but it certainly is the case, all across the world, where typically, even if you get a pink diamond, even if it is certified, as this one is, as a reminder, you don't always see that pink plain as day. Sometimes it's a little more faint, right? And that's where we're really proud of this stone, being that it has that purple and that pink color. You're really getting a sense of how rare and valuable that is. So $39.99, first caller, take a look, and we'll give it 30 seconds, then we got to move, because that is just a huge opportunity for our collectors who like something that's got extra saturation. Because even the bigger stones that we have, may they be, half carat or 3/4 carat or 1 carat, they don't have anywhere near that color saturation, and that is the differential here. That is the big wow factor, is that you get such an extraordinary saturation, and that is important. That is, it's always the most important statistic or characteristic in any colored gem or colored diamond. That's always the #1 priority. Take color. This is what collectors do. It's just, again, word of advice for, from the gem community and the collectors. That is paramount, is color first. So you'll usually, if you are a major collector, you're usually more concerned with color, and you'll take better color over a bigger size all day, because that's what really ups the ante on the rarity. So consider that, $39.99, and that's going to be our last markdown on that one. So huge value. Now it's the bottom of the hour. So let me tell you a little bit about this other stone that's rare as well, but totally, totally different. And never seen anything quite marked down this way for this rarity. So I think it's going to be a treat for all of us, especially if you are maybe thinking about adding this stone to your collection. I know we've had a lot of rings go out the door, but how stunning is this trillion cut? And yes, that is color changing diaspora out of Turkey. It's item number 8358, and it's really a beauty. It's got a 2 carat 20 size to it. So that's not small. And then it's this really, really mesmerizing trillion. You can see there's bright pinks to go there as well. Do you see what's happening there in the pinks already? Normally you would need to completely change the light source to get those pink colors because that's where it changes color. It goes from a green gold into a beautiful pink. But this one, 220, already flashing. I think that has a lot to do with the trillion cutting there. And then you've got that little V. It's like a little V. A little check mark or a little V. I love that it's a slightly asymmetric bail with the diamonds. That's going to be 3 points in diamond accents there. And we got a deal. There's a reason it's up here early, and that is because it is limited, but it's also because it's the value. And when we get a bigger value, usually we need a lot more quantity. Here's where you're getting limited quantity. That's why we encourage you to dial in early if you're thinking about it at all, because diasporas in trillions, magical. It's magic. This is already what you consider, you know, the technical term is phenomena stone, but really kind of a layman's term would be magic. It's where gemstones really do magical things. Now, some phenomena are play of color like opals have. Others are cat's eyes, chrysoberyl, right, like a cat's eye chrysoberyl where it's got chatoyancy. Others are, the rarest is, color change. The ability for a stone to change from one color to another and then back again, and then back based on your light. Your light source is what determines that. That is a huge deal. Think about it. That's really, truly magical. It's kind of like, guys, mood stones are back. Have you seen it? I've got all these, you know, like jewelry hookups that are doing, their new thing for the holiday season is mood earrings and mood rings. They're back. That's what's, you know, fashion, jewelry, it's cyclical, right? We know that. Things come back that were really popular yesteryear and now they're back. Well, this is kind of like Mother Nature's mood stone, but it's not just, again, based on a body heat. It's actually based on the beautiful light environment. So whatever that is, you get two stones in one, which is really remarkable. Take a look at it. We got a special one here, and yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold for the setting itself. So you can choose that however you'd like it to be. Again, you're not going to see a lot of gold, so don't put too much stress on, you know, choosing your favorite gold color. You're going to have a good look no matter what, but that's in the yellows you will see. And then we've got, again, we'll show it to you on the hand here, but I just want you to see that stone. It's mesmerizing, but it's all about the value. It's a great way to try it. I know these stones are insanely expensive elsewhere, and we're so proud to bring you that original fine. It's not going to make it a $12.99 deal like it should be. It's so much better, and this would be a way to try it if you're not already familiar with a stone, if you don't yet have one, or if you've heard about it, or maybe you've even seen other places, but you're like, is that the same stone I see at TVON? Because when I see it at TVON, it's bright and it's clean. That's not always the case with this stone. Sometimes it's got a lot of clarity issues by nature, and so you don't always get bright clarity like that and pops. You can see it's got a 3/4 inch size, top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline after this. It's not going to be $12.99 or even close. So do dial in early because I don't have as many as I'd like, and I really wish we had more of something like this, especially when you see this mega, mega value that's about to take place. There's that little V type bail that you have, which is so really lovely to have that little kind of, again, does it look like a check mark, or it could really pass for the letter V if that's going to be, you know, a great way to, you know, maybe, again, is that your initial perhaps? How lucky would that be for my Vivians out there and my Victorias and all of those gals out there, or, you know, anybody else, last name or whatever. It just has that really great style that kind of feeds right into the trillion cutting here, but it's not $12.99. It's not even $9.99. Let's go back up close and let's show you what we can do on this one. Really make it a value and get it a lot less than even $1,000. This is where we're really shopping them here. And you can even get one for another jewelry lover in your life because they would love to have this. They probably don't already. Even gals who seem to have it all in gems and jewelry probably don't have a color change diaspora yet. Here's your way to get it. You know what? I'll tell you. We're going to make this really simple. It's not even going to be it's not even going to be $9.99. I've only got, oh gosh, we have 5. So here's the deal, guys. I have 5 to go around. That's it. 5 pieces. It's not going to be enough. Especially when that $9.99 deal, and we're busy already, and we've already got 2 gone. So 2 are gone. So I have 3 left. 5 total, 3 left. And this is where our callers are taking it at $9.99. And wisely so. Beautiful value for a 220. Watch this. It's going a lot lower than $9.99. Come on in early. Choose your gold. Get as many as you need. We won't even limit it to like a certain number per caller. If you want to get a couple and you want one for you and one for a loved one, do it. They're not even going to be $8.99, $7.99, $6.99. We're still in first hour. Let's show you what we can do here. Not even going to be $699. This is amazing. And you got to try this stone because what we have is from our own private collection here, and that's not something we have a lot of. And it's $599 instead of $699 on top of that. So a 220 Diaspore changes color, and you're getting it for $599. That's a miracle. And just like the stone itself is. So yell them out when you got them. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to roll. And then, of course, if you have requests, get those in too. Really had a ton of requests last night. That was so nice to see and made me feel very, very happy. So we hooked a lot of ladies up with special pieces they'd been considering for a while, or just trying to find the perfect piece. And that's really the beauty of doing this, is we can, shop together, really find whatever you're looking for. If you need a little help finding, a perfect piece for a certain occasion or a certain style or price range even, whatever it is, we got them. So let me know. All right, so 30 seconds left. Kevin, you've got one. Jalen, you've got one. And Virginia, definitely one. All right. I got Antonio's. Oh, you're getting two. Okay, so two over here. And did you get one, Virginia? Oh, okay. So we've got two, and then I've got yours. Antonio, you were first, so then we've got another one. All right, you got it. So last call should be right about right with that 15 seconds left. A little wheel coming up. And when I say little wheel, it's diamond rings, big value, all diamonds, straight up, gonna love them. And a style for everybody. Gonna be a lot of fun here. This is gonna be good. And we have even different styles that are going to be really all over the map, right? Diamond rings can mean a lot of things. Well, we've got some really cool styles, from a floral to a little wraparound to some bigger stones. All right. We got two left. No, we've got one left. All right, one left. Gotcha. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on from that one. Start here. A bypass in leaves, like the vine design. Now, I'm going to need a little more room because we've got 5 rings in total to share with you here. So we'll leave that in the middle, and then we're going to keep on adding. And once again, always wise to just style in. When you see something you like, be sure you're ready to go, because this is a little like a floral cluster. We've got this great wraparound design. I think so many of these work for pinky rings too, especially this one, another wraparound design, but that's got a big tapered baguette there in the middle. And then I have one more that says zigzag. This kind of reminds me of these heartbeat styles we're seeing a lot of right now. This one's actually, I have it actually in yellow, white, and rose. So just to give you an idea, if you need to see diamonds in yellow gold, there it is. That's the yellow gold, and here's the rose gold. And so it doesn't actually mean that we can't do some of the other pieces. Let me walk you through what we have choices on in gold color, because that's one of the greatest things, is that we usually get you hooked up with exactly what you need, down to the size and the gold color. But you can see in the zigzag ring in the back right, we've got all 3 made up and ready to show you. But also in options, I've got this floral style in the back. That's also going to be white, yellow, or rose. The rest are going to be as they are. Everything else, actually no, I'm sorry, this one too. White, yellow, rose. So basically the back 2 and the middle are any gold color. Here in the front, got to keep it in white, got to keep it in white. Let's get them out the door. Any of these would work for pinky rings, thumb rings, or really anywhere on the hand. It really is nice, because I know we're seeing a huge trend towards layering across the hand. I'm not just talking about stacking rings down one finger. We're talking about wearing, multiple rings across the hand day by day. That's what you see here, really opportunities to do that in a really nice way. Again, this hopefully helps you kind of imagine these other 2 rings in the white and the yellow and the rose like you see here, but they're not going to be. Oh my goodness. Well, let's try something here. We had a really great value all since moment 1 of coming on the air. We're going to keep it going. And I mean all night long, but this wheel in particular, when you've got diamond choices here that are beautiful diamonds and really high end and really nicely done, and yes, they got some bigger stones kind of sprinkled in here on certain ones that wrap around. They're just the cool rings, right? And I know diamond rings are classic, so that's usually a band that's straightforward and usually straight across. These are really giving you a little more personality. So a lot of them do stack, and a lot of them you could pair up with other pieces you already wear and you love to wear. But maybe you're just giving it new life or new personality by ways you mix and match. Anything up here should be $9.99. We're going to do a little bit different deal since we've got just moments left in this hour. Wait till you see this pendant that I'm going to bring you in Morganite. But hello, we got rings. Stack away, get as many as you can, but take them while they're here, because they're not $9.99. This is a better price than you could literally make them for. And we know that because we are the manufacturer. So we've got, access to a full complement of manufacturing facilities that allows us to bring you the values we do. But when you get to selling jewelry on the air for less than what it costs to produce it, that is a good value for you guys sitting at home. Take a look. Here's what we're going to do instead. $9.99, $8.99, $799. They're not stopping there. This is just a giveaway, even if you took out the diamonds. Gold bands are expensive. Gold's expensive. So diamonds are, so you put them together, you got some extra expense to your collection. But when you're shopping here and you're getting deals like this, it gets a little different. So this is where try something new. Maybe you like the floral. Maybe you want more leaves and vines. Maybe you like the more contemporary zigzag style here. Love stacking those. And then you've got, look at that, bigger tapered baguette with that coil design. Here's another wraparound coil design. Already looks like you stacked multiple rings together, but just in one. And yet it's not going to be $7.99 or even, okay, if I go $6.99, we're going to do 60 seconds and done. What's going to happen if I take them lower than $699 for a ring that's going to be sized for you, a ring that in the back three, meaning middle and the two rear, that's going to be your choice of gold color, and they're not $699 or $689 or $79 or $669, $650. This is kind of getting a little ridiculous in the best way possible for fine jewelry. And this is how we do it. You're spending less than $649 for any ring you'd like, and maybe you want to pair up a couple or get a couple, or maybe you're thinking about shopping ahead, thinking about who on your list might like a really good diamond ring with a really, really high-end quality. They're up here, and they're not $639, $629, or $619, and they're not $600, and you've got choices. So remember how crucial it is. We're about to give it 60 seconds. I don't imagine that 5 rings would last 60 seconds when they're $599, and this is your full-on permission to say, I'm gonna shop a little something special for myself tonight, because that really is what this wheel is all about. This is a giveaway from us to you. It's a little gift on a Thursday. Let's celebrate the everyday. Every day is so precious. Look at this. Look at this. $5.99, and you can have spectacular diamonds in solid golds. You can get a costume jewelry price and have a piece you're going to wear and love forever. And it's really about quality, and we're so excited that still that's quality for you at a price tag like $599. Let me know if you want to see any on the hand. Need diamond weights? Well, they're all a little bit different. But for example, you got 52 points here. You've got 48 points here. You're going to look at that wraparound design, that little bit of coil design, 25 points there. Then you've got, oh, look at this. How cool, 27 points overall there. But that's the bigger stone in the middle. And then your zigzag ring has 27 points in diamonds. But really, again, gold and diamonds together. And not everybody's looking for a big old gem, you know, that's a big old fancy colored stone. These are the ways to get those kind of casual everyday. And you know you're going to wear them every day, right? Nothing's too over the top about them. Everything looks amazing. Let me just show you a few here on so you get a little sense of the size, because you're probably thinking, yeah, they're Cracker Jack box, right? They're teeny tiny. They're little, microscopic. Nobody's even going to see it. I'm going to wear it to that party that I go to, and my best friend is even going to notice it. No, not exactly. Look at that wraparound design that looks like leaves, right? That's a beautiful design there. That's one of them that you have a choice on. Look at this. Here's, I love this as a pinky ring. There's that wraparound design that you've got really just that little bit of open work, just top and bottom, really wears beautifully. Got that one for you. Here's that, you know what? I've got this floral ring here. I'm sorry, I just got to put it on there for you. That's a really good one. This one's like a pinky ring too, I think. This one really works. Kind of like, again, where, you know what, there's one straight edge too, so you could stack that with something else if you want to. I don't know if we can go small enough. You could wear it as a midi ring. Why not? That's cool too. Midi rings are generally rings that we wear between the first knuckles there. So closer to the nail, that actually works there. And then let me just try on my zigzag white gold. Should we put that on? Let's put on the middle finger here. So you can get a little idea of how those look when they're at least on a hand, and you realize, yeah, $5.99 is not really a price we would expect on any of those rings, but that's what's happening. And again, gold color choices here and over here, and also with the zigzag ring. So let me know if you have any questions. We got diamond weights for you. We can just try one on for you. I just wanted to give you a little perspective from afar of how size-wise they look. No? All right, we'll move on. That's last call. We can melt them down, or we can get them to you. So just looking to get them a great home before we say adios to those designs, because they have been here. They're great looks. They've been popular at higher prices, but tonight is just a different deal overall. So there's that floral design, and then here's the middle one with the kind of, I'm calling it leaves. It looks like leaves wrapping around a vine, kind of like a bypass kind of feel to it. And then we've got our triple kind of wraparound coiled ring there. So any of those, let me know. We'll help you out. $5.99. All right, we're ready to move. Any questions on those before we go? No? Okay. Just kind of looking at you guys because I can't see how many people are on the phone line. So I got to really individually look and see who's got a phone in their hand. That new phone system is really, really working out, right? Okay, next up. Oh, I have a heart-shaped necklace with an emerald. Let me flash that. That might be of interest. Little heart shape action in an emerald. That's not something you see every day. We see heart shapes every now and then. Again, we'll see a Tanzanite, a mandarin, a ruby. Look at this. That's an emerald necklace in a heart shape. Let me know if that gets you excited. And then we're going to keep on moving. All right, diamond rings, call me. Let me know. Zigzag, floral, vine, triple wraparound, or the coiled wraparound. Either way, and that, look at that. That's a great style. I like that style. Yes. Love it. Well, actually, that's a great question. It's rounds in the middle of each leaf, and then it's rounds the rest of the way. So let's take a look here. So actually, it's a great question because they look like pear shapes, right? But it's actually a bigger round. See right there in the middle? Each one has a round and a round and a round, and then that's essentially like a halo around the round. So it's rounds around the round, and then you've got what is overall set in a pear-shaped style. But that does have bigger diamonds. Those are all VS as well. The item number on this one, Tony, is 3339, and that is a good close-up look, and then you see how it kind of meets up in the middle, almost like a bypass would, but it's 48 points in diamonds for $5.99. And they're all those VS stunning stones, and they are also, again, available in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's a great look at it because you really do see it almost looks when it's on the hand from a distance like there are three pear-shaped stones, but it's actually all made up of rounds. But they're put together so well that they really look very solid. Like that was the question. The question was, caller was like, is that just one big pear shape or is that a lot of little stones? Well, it's kind of both. It's one big round with a lot of stones around it. So anyway, I hope that helps, that viewpoint there, so you can appreciate how that one's made and what gives it all that wow factor. Speaking of wows, look at this. I'll just put this on my hand. Ooh, now this is pretty. Never seen anything quite like this on the show. What do you think? Morganite, fancy cut, elongated, modified, championship, trillion cut. Oh my goodness, that's a lot, but there's really one overall wow factor to that ring, and that's in rose gold. Let me know if you like that. That's a cool ring. I'm even curious to see it maybe pointing down the other way. That's a beautiful ring. $12.55 Morganite. What do we think? Sounds like the leaf ring is very popular. Of course, why wouldn't it be? That's the other way. Look at this, like a kite cut, right? It's kind of like when you see it this way, you realize, oh yeah, it could be a kite cut, but it's got all this extra faceting, which we call championship cutting, on the inside. So that's in the pavilion on the underside of the stone, and then you have it set with that, wow, really, really pretty white diamonds there, all the way up that longer V portion, and then the mirror finished gold on the top. So great look there. All right, next up, we're ready. Let's just show the Morganite real close. Let's just show it. I don't know if this one's gonna sit on its own, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna need a little help, but just a nice, whew, that's a nice idea of how far back we got to go to fit the whole thing in the shot. Look at this. That's cool, isn't it? And then I'll clean up all my diamond rings. They're still available if you'd like them, so don't hesitate to call just because we've moved on from diamond rings. But check this out. That is what we live for. Give me a little custom. Give me a customization from the stone cut to the setting, every bit of it. Item number 8359 is the number. And that is a 12 karat 55 Morganite. Wow, what a piece. You've got diamonds, 72 points in diamonds, basically going to be along the one, let's call it that elongated side. And then the mirror finishing, you see there in the rose. And then sure enough, we did pop in some diamonds on that side. It's a knife edge style band itself. So it's got that little ridge in the middle. And then you've got diamonds on one end of that. Really looks great, doesn't it? And it's a value. It's supposed to be $79.99 if anybody likes this one tonight. And this is really that statement ring, no doubt about it. And you can see it was elongated, but there's nothing that's challenging about wearing this, right? You maybe need a little real estate on your finger because it's really that big piece. I don't believe that. You know, I think even if you got a tiny little finger, you can wear it, right? A lot of my gals like big gems. And it really is not dependent on what God gave you for a hand as far as size, right? This is the look. So you can put it anywhere you want. We're sizing it for you, but instead of $79.99, I got a better idea. Blowout time on my super collectible one and only kite cut championship. Championship cutting, again, is that extra faceting because that's not normal. You could see a kite cut, but if it didn't have the championship cutting, you would see something very different internally. This gives you almost like an extra liveliness to it, gives it extra personality. It's only $2,999, and it's 72 points in diamonds, not 12. It is 72 points on that diamond weight, and it's $29.99. First caller, rose gold only on this one because that's all customized for you. And do let us know if you have requests. We're almost done with hour number one. We got 2 short hours left, so do let us know what you're looking for and what we can show and what we can bring and all of that. So $29.99, again, beautiful diamond weight there, and really giving you that effect of, when you see it here too, if I can move it here a little bit so you can really see how it gleams off of every single facet you have. It's so well done. Congratulations if you get it. It's $29.99. Had to show that to you. It's a really creative, unique piece. Gives you some more wow factor than probably your normal Morganites. They're all pretty. They're all rare, but this is that saturation on top of rare cutting that really makes it impressive. And speaking of Morganites, so I'm just going to piggyback off that and show you 4544, which is a, get ready for this. I know we've had a lot of neckline wear here, but I got one more for you. This happens to be a Morganite, though, that is the exact color of a pink diamond. And I'm going to show you. Remember that last one we just saw was more of that pinky peachy effect? Well, in the world of gems, technically Morganite, when it's true pink, is actually more rare. Nothing against that last stone. That was very saturated, and really saturation is the rarity. But when you get a stone that manages to be pure pinks like this 323 is, that gets even more rare. And so what did we do? We added pink diamonds to the entire length of the pendant, starting with the bail up top where I'm holding it, left side of your screen there, and then dripping into this fancy cut. Yes, that's Portuguese cutting at its best. Makes sense. Hey, the stone didn't have to travel too far to its lapidary, because that is where this stone hails from. It comes out of Brazil when it's that color. This is a Brazilian source stone, and then it is cut by some of the top lapidaries in the world, and it's called Portuguese cutting. They speak Portuguese in Brazil, and so when you have this just wildly beautiful stone, and then it's just elevated by having this almost like facets on facets, on facets on facets, because it just does not stop. That is the beauty of extra Portuguese cutting, and you got it right here. And you know what? We'll just send it out. 18 points in pink diamonds as well. They're very saturated. That could have easily been done with white diamonds. We did that in the last piece, and that was all fine and well. But to elevate the status overall by giving you pink diamonds, there's your finishing, bigger bail too. So if you have, I'm just thinking pink diamonds by the yard. If you're lucky enough to own that piece, slip it right on through that bail, and you are going to be looking like the most luxurious neckline on planet Earth. That's what it looks like from a distance, so you can see the length here. And then we've got a measurement for you, and it's going to be, well, we're just going to knock this one out of the park here. Look at how pretty, though. 1.25 inches, top to bottom, hidden bail. Watch this. Better than well, you know what? We're going to see if we can get this one out the door with 4 minutes left. And it's just a wild moment to get pink diamonds. The pink diamonds alone puts it at a price tag that should be, for the pink diamonds alone, you're looking at $2,500. What about adding the Morganite? Super, super rare. Adding the gold, the workmanship, all of that. Look at it on the neckline here as well. Why not? Get that piece. Try it out. See what it's all about. And then you have this neutrality. Even though it's pink, yes. Isn't there something that just acts as a neutral where it could just go with anything and everything? I certainly think so. When you've got rose gold and pink, everything's kind of like a blushy, kind of like a makeup tone, right? Everything's kind of blushy pink, goes with everything. You could be wearing dark colors, you could be wearing light colors. It doesn't really matter. It could be your everyday piece. Why not? If you got it, wear it. And it's supposed to be $66.99. Let's try a little something extra with 3 minutes left in this hour. And one opportunity, just one magical moment to get it at home and get it gone fast. Just to say, glad you're here. Welcome to Morganites. The best in the world are the true pure pinks that actually don't have the yellows, the goldens, the peach, the orange. This is really it. There's levels like anything else in life, right? There's regular Morganite that's got that salmon color. Then the more saturated they get, the more rare they get. But then when you're really looking at a true rarity Morganite, you want that pure pink. It looks like a pink diamond. It really does. If we had a 3-carat 23 pink diamond, look out. Can you even imagine it? This is that color and that look and that rarity and that round, but it's not $6,699. We're just going to try it. 60 seconds will probably be the perfect amount of time to make sure this one gets a home, because it's nowhere near $6,000. It is $999 to the very first caller who says, oh yes, please, I'm taking that before somebody else does. And we'll give it 60 seconds at that value. But that's a 323 private collection stone. You could not separate all the pieces, have the gold in one corner, the pink diamonds in another corner, and that Morganite in another corner, and you could never get an individual piece of the puzzle here for $9.99. We're making the entire pendant $9.99. What has just happened on that value? Well, we're just trying to make sure it goes before we get to our top of the hour. So here we are, final 35 seconds, and then we're whisking it away, taking it to, I hope we're taking it to shipping. You know, there's no sizing needed. We have no gold color change really needed. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't think you need to change that gold color. That rose gold is so perfect with the pink diamonds and the Morganite that you may just want to leave it just as it is. So really, really, look at the beauty of like lavenders. Just like a really good pink diamond, we saw it earlier. A really good pink diamond would have lavenders and purple colors. The same thing is happening here, but it's a really good pink Morganite. And we say pink Morganite because Morganite by itself is really a different color altogether. It's more of a peachy tone. It's more of a lighter salmon tone. It's more of a light, light, pale, pale, barely there. Of all that we just talked about, this is $9.99 for the best, the rarest, and pink diamonds dripping from one end to another. And this is going to be at your base of your neckline. And then your pendant is a good size. I mean, look at the bail. The bail is great. So you actually have, if you've got our large DBTY with our white diamonds, if you have the pink diamonds by the yard, that'll work as well, no doubt. It's just a great statement piece. And yet that elongation is very attractive on as far as a style to wear. You'll really enjoy it. So it's $9.99. All right. Got our top of the hour, about 15 seconds. We'll just give that an extra few seconds here to think about it. And that's the one known. If you're a pink Morganite fan, if you're just a Morganite fan, that's the one to get your hands on. Ooh, it's pretty, isn't it? And again, over an inch, top to bottom. I don't know, what was it, an inch and a half, inch and a quarter? Okay, let's measure it one more time. It's even got a little bit of mill grain right along the edges where the pink diamonds are. Let me get that ruler out for you one more time. Show you that top to bottom because quite frankly, I don't even remember. There it is, inch and a quarter. There we go. Inch and a quarter. Just had to verify that. And back we go. Up close, top of the hour's here. Take a look at how we are just finishing up hour number 1 tonight, getting into hour number 2 here. But you got to get that one if you love it for $9.99. That's a heck of a value. Okay, so just gonna flash this since maybe you heard me talk about a big Tanzanite pendant. I'm gonna flash it. We have a lot of pendants tonight. What can I tell you? So far, there've been a bunch. And there's another one. Oh, maybe several more. We're gonna have all kinds of pendants. Look though at this. Anybody need a round blue wing? Because there's been a 28 karat and there's been another big one. Well, how about still getting you a big stone, but a tiny little price? That's a 1008. So that's here too. Red flash galore, 10 karat 08, round, it's a Portuguese again. So there's the Portuguese, how it's applied, what happens when you got blue wing and neon. So that's here at a discounted price. Also my favorite hoops all time. They're here. I mean, it's a good show. And then since it is our top of the hour, just a reminder, we have a diamond ring. Now this is interesting. This looks to me like a little bit, you know, we only do new jewelry. We don't do estate pieces, but this gives me an antique kind of feel in a way. I don't know why. It just is like almost like signet style meets a little vintage look, but check out that diamond in the center. We got a 54-point VS white diamond here tonight. That's unusual. Don't see a lot of big white diamonds ever. But also I did bring out, because I knew you might ask, do you have a larger pink diamond? The largest one I have, or larger white diamond, is the largest one I have is a carat and a half. So I did bring that out. Debuted, was it last weekend? Here it is. Just want to remind you, there's our 54-pointer. Here's our carat and a half VS diamond. That's here too. That got a markdown as well. So white diamonds have come out in full force tonight. Just want to remind you that those are here and we'll show them to you and share them, you know, every last detail. Haven't seen this style though. This is a really unique style with that little bit of etching. I think it's men's or ladies as well. Could be also wearable anywhere on the hand, but that's a really dazzling 54-point VS diamond. Some extra diamonds on that hexagon style around it. So, you know, little heads up on white diamonds. But as we talk, top of the hour, we're ready to show you. Oh, we got necklaces, we got pendants. I want to get you, though, a little turquoise action. Welcome to the show. If you are just joining us, just tuning in, happy Thursday. Glad you're with us on this Thursday evening. And a few of, if you missed the diamond wheel we had with a lot of different diamond bands, a few of those are still remaining and available. So if you'd like to call and ask your operatives, please feel free to do so. We have some great wheels tonight. Earrings, rings, more rings, lots to get to. Wheels are where it's at. Plus, we also have this turquoise, new. Wait till you see this one on the hand, but first we got to show it to you here. And I'm going to grab my big diamonds, and then we're going to show you this turquoise to start our hour here. Look at that. and is on the wheel. Take a look, and we get you started here as the top of the hour at 7535, and this is a really big round. It's a big time 326 on item number 7535, and wait till you see this on, because the design, I think, looks so much better when you actually are able to appreciate the negative space that's happening between the actual center and the diamonds. But welcome, and again, get requests in if there's anything we can go find and bring out here for you to see and get a good look at and a good description of. Happy to do that. We'd love to hook you up with your requests, find what you're looking for. In the meantime, we got a lot of some brand new and some closeouts, and a nice mix tonight of new versus pieces that just are going to get their last look and find their homes, and really looking forward to a big wheel coming up that is just monster jewelry and really big value. So a lot of great savings, but 21 points in diamonds on this one, 326 on the turquoise, and looking at a very, very big value opportunity, because big round turquoise, Sleeping Beauty variety, mined out stone, color like that, matrix free, round stone on top of that, all the good stuff is represented in that ring. And yet choose your white, yellow, or rose. Watch it on the hand, though. I got to do that now, because waiting any longer, you're going to miss out on the joy that is, because there's that unique design that actually, when you look at it, has this it's almost like it's slightly rectangular with the little points. It almost too looks to me like it could be the most abstract way to do a heart. In a way, right? I kind of imagine, like, is it the cleft here, or is it almost that this looks like a half heart here, this design with that little point, same here, that design and that kind of loop with that little point here, almost looks like halves of a heart. But, you know, whether you're into hearts or not, it doesn't really, it's not like, you know, out there in your face heart-shaped design. It really is like subtle, and it's different, and it's really cool. We've done this in the yellow. You can choose your gold, as we mentioned. I'll make it a really cool style and a really cool deal. I think if you want a big turquoise, that is that pretty, pretty color. Talk about go with everything. That's a stone that probably is the one that gets that title of best versatility of any gem out there, probably is the turquoise stone. And we'll just welcome you to the hour in a big, big way. It's a $19.99 price tag. Love it. We're going to do something a little different here. We're going to go crazy. And I'm ready to help you own a turquoise. Scout them out if you can find them. Every time I look now, they're tougher and tougher to even find, even if you're just doing an online search. If you're talking about true through and through, honest, Sleeping Beauty, no stabilized, no reconstituted, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, let me just show them both, because there were two that definitely could be considered floral. So hold on, real quick little recap of some diamonds. That was the one I was calling floral. This one, though, also may be interpreted as such. So I called that more of like a leafy vine look. This one looks a little more floral almost, with the cluster and then the halo, but either way, you can let me know, Kevin, and then if they say, oh yeah, it was the left or the right, we can go ahead and put that on display for you and show you up close and try it on. And then we'll get right back to our turquoise. Promise you, we'll do that. Anybody get that Morganite pendant? So the first one. This one? All right. So that's right. That's the one I was calling floral. And just so you know, Kevin, that item number, I don't know if you have it, so I'll just go ahead and give it to you here. That ring was 3340, and that was 52 points in diamonds, all white, yellow, rose, too. That was one of those that we had the option on, and here's a quick look at it on the hand as well. Before we go, had that one on my index finger before. There it is on the ring finger. The good news is, too, not only is there that bigger cluster in the middle and then some great detail on the sides, but you also get diamonds continuing further than that. So they're going to go all the way down, halfway down the sides in either direction. So a really good look. By the way, that was $5.99. If you just joined us at the top of the hour and missed that diamond wheel, that one's only $599. We had an assortment of different diamond rings that were all that same price. So a great way to go there. Let's go back to our turquoise now. And we were just getting started, and I got a little bit sidetracked with that request. So how about this? Instead of the $19.99 price, how about we just do a little top of the hour auction? Little auction action. At least I'm hopeful there's action on the auction. That's what I'm hoping for. $19.99 it's not going to be. That's a low price to start. So starting what at half might be interesting. If we start at $1,000, but I'm not starting there because we want to get everybody welcomed in to a final 2 hours of our Thursday. It's not going to start at $1,000 or $900. I mean, I'm ready to see those phone lines light up, get you a chance to get you extra savings on a big time turquoise, make it happen for you. But how about this? No, not even $800. I'm not going to start there. Let's start at $700. $700 instead. We're going to try that. $725 increments to get everybody in. If you're not the first bidder, hey, if you're the first bidder, you might want to just go at $700 and hang out there. If you want to jump in after that, we're looking for a $25 advance in the increment, and that's going to be it. So a great way to maybe help you get a big old 326 on that turquoise round. Exquisite color, the best of the best. Have a couple new emerald rings, not just the pendant. We showed you the heart-shaped necklace. And we've got a gents ring. Boy, it's been a while since we've seen an emerald gents ring. Got a brand new ladies ring too. So emerald for everyone tonight. Sure seems that way. We got emeralds for everybody. Wheels, great necklace. Love diamonds. Well, we got diamonds, classics in diamonds for you as well. All right, let's give it 60 seconds to get it started, and we'll see if we've got our open. Let me know if we do. One of our icons in all of jewelry is here tonight. I know it's only October 6th, but it might be time to get you started thinking about gifting. Thank you. All right, 700 no open, but we got 50 seconds left to figure it out. And then we're on our way, and I think Kevin's got a flower ring. Very nice. Keep calling on all those great diamond rings that we had. Great options for you. It's not much jewelry for under $600. Did that help him out, Kevin? Oh, good. Myra, from where? Pennsylvania. Hi, Myra in Pennsylvania. Thank you for shopping diamonds with us tonight. Yes, there it is. We've got the open. We got it, but there's only, oh, Jalen, did they get disappointed? Or are you thinking about it? What? What? Control print? Am I hearing you right? What's that? Oh, is that what he said? I'm like, is he telling me like software codes, computer stuff? I don't know that stuff. I don't know. That's not my field. Oh, good. Well, hey, while they're on the phone lines, do they want to bid on an auction? I mean, right? You never know. We could get them started. Their TVON collection here. All right, so we've got one bidder at $700. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. Okay, here we go. Final call. We'll give it 2 minutes in case you still just a little late to the party. No problem. It's only going to cost you $25 to get in. Okay, so that's the good news. Talk about an admission fee. That is worth the price of admission because you've got a ring that was supposed to be $19.99 on our show tonight. Instead, we've got a $700 bid. It's one bidder only. It means 2 minutes and we sell it. That's all we got to do. 2 minutes and it goes. Are you ready to jump in? If you want to just go ahead and snag the turquoise for your very own, this is the time to do it. That's a 3 carat and a quarter plus. Perfect round. I've been saying it lately because I've been seeing it a lot myself, and it's frustrating to me to see a lot of turquoise that you don't really understand until you read the fine print. And sometimes there is no fine print, and you're going, wait a minute, that's not really even a full solid gem of turquoise. And I'm just saying, know your source, ask those questions, because I think right now we're seeing a lot of this kind of different material that's not a solid body of the stone. It's you know, see a lot of stabilized turquoise out there that wouldn't be able to necessarily be detected with the naked eye. And then you're not sure, what are you really shopping for? Are you really getting a big, impressive, important piece of Sleeping Beauty, or is it something that is more like turquoise powder ground up and glued together? It's a different animal. And that's where I think we really separate. And if you're going $700, I see turquoise all the time for that price. But is it Sleeping Beauty through and through? A big, impressive piece of Sleeping Beauty. This is at $700. We only have one bidder, so our final 2 minutes, and it starts right now. Looks like that's going at 7, unless we have anybody else come in the last 2 minutes, and that's why we give it that clock, because it's not too late to jump in by all means. And may I ask who our opening bidder is over there, Antonio, or do they want to stay? Bob and Fredna. From where? I love shopping together. I'm hoping they're husband and wife, and they're just shopping for hopefully something she's going to wear and love. And they're in Texas, and it's a beautiful stone, and it's $700. And my goodness, so far our only action on the auction, not what I had in mind, but okay. It's a weird number to start out. I agree. 700. Probably had a lot more. It's weird to think, but sometimes it's a numbers thing. And like sometimes maybe 1,000 would be more what you'd expect. And we probably have a lot more bidders if we were at a round number like that. But hey, why not? Why spend 1,000 if you can spend 700 or 725? And that's the opportunity that is before you here. So a nice mix, don't you think? Get value, savings, great stone. Don't give up anything. Don't have to sacrifice quality. This is really, really strong. And $700 and no other bidders. Okay. So it's going to be a diamond necklace coming up next. That is always a treat to bring because I do think it's one of our best values. And I know a lot of you own it. But it's also, we got brand new shoppers every day. We got a lot of people looking for maybe starting to think about if the opportunity presents itself, thinking about getting some great gifts. And I know we're not normally the gift destination because it's not like we sell, $20 baubles, but for somebody special, we got some deals. We got some deals like what's coming up that works for everybody and is really, really affordable, and yet it's still fine jewelry. And that's not easy to do, but we're making it happen as always. So last call, 10 seconds. Let me know if anybody has a 725 bid or more. That's what we're looking for, just to get it going, or keep it going rather, just to keep it on trucking here, but nope. Virginia on this one? Verifying? Jess on this one? No. Okay, verifying over here. Just taking a look around here since I don't have the help of a board tonight. Do we have 725? Yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Time to show you, well, this is the necklace I'm talking about. The Colt following diamond necklace right here. Oh my goodness, just a beauty. And something wearable every day. You don't need a special occasion. You just have VS diamonds rocking the neckline every day, every moment. You don't even have to take this off. This to me always is, I know we do collars. We are very fortunate to bring fabulous collars. But that might be a little dressy for every day, for everyone. This is the necklace I recommend. It's one of those, I also recommend it so often for like our starting shoppers, anybody who's looking for something iconic, for our established shoppers that normally shop for themselves, but now they're thinking about gifting. This is a great way to go. The item number is 466. It goes way back, and there's a big, big value because of that. So you're going to love this one. And it's great to get, again, if you need something for, I always think of my dear grandmother who had a lot of grandchildren, and when she was shopping for gifts for everybody, if there was an opportunity where we all got to, very rarely, but every now and then, we get everybody together, and it was a big family gathering, and she'd always like to have something gift-wise for all the granddaughters and all the grandsons. But being that there were so many granddaughters and the ages spanned from, late 30s all the way on down to very young teens, we're talking about what would work for everybody. And that's a tough gift kind of gift category to fulfill, but this is that kind of necklace that could do that. So if you're completely like lost as far as what do I get someone special, well, if it's a gal who loves wearing jewelry, this is it. Item number is 466. It goes way back, 23 points in diamonds. They're all bigger stones set up here beautifully, but it's in that subtle curve, so it really fits the neckline absolutely to perfection. And so speaking to that, you have adjustability so that your chain is going to latch at either 16, 17, or 18 inches in length. So you never have to worry about, is it going to be, a little too small? Is it going to be, because that's the other thing. How do you know? If you're gifting it, how do you know what length she likes? Every woman's different, but this is about being able to tailor it day by day, whatever you need. Great, great look, and yet it's diamonds. You're giving high quality individual diamonds attached with that O-ring, diamond cut sparkle chain as well, white, yellow, or rose. So that's the really decision you're making, is what color gold do you want? It's amazing no matter what you decide to do, but it's not going to be, well, it's just one of the greatest values we have. And I know some of you own it. We'd love to hear from you if you do own it. Wear it, love it, if that's your everyday piece, because I think it's the way to do the collar style that we see so popular out there, but that is not going to work practicality-wise for everybody every day. Collars are a lot. Collars is essentially defined as the diamond necklace that goes all the way around, like all the way around. So even if they're the smallest diamonds in the world, you still have 2, 3, 4 carats in diamonds, and then they can go up from there. Nice to have something that's a little more casual, a little more wearable for that every day. I mean, it really is. It's still layerable. So you can still stack it on with longer pieces, shorter pieces, really, make it your own. That's why the adjustability is built in. That's why we do the great value that makes it, I mean, do we have to be adjustable on the necklace, or do we have to be really kind of like adjustable on the price? Because what I mean is, with diamonds and gold doing what they're doing, this should be up to like $15.99 now, especially with the bigger individual white diamonds that you have that are all around brilliance. But that's the beauty of what we're doing. Can you believe it? If I tell you we save you $1,000 on every necklace you pick up tonight, can you believe that that's still $5.99 and that's not enough discounting? If we save you $1,000 per necklace, if we make it $5.99, suddenly it's practically a 3-for-1. That's how we're going to do this. But instead, because I realize that some people like to be ahead of the game, proactive, shopping for occasions that may not be the typical holidays at the end of the year. It may be that occasion that comes up between now and then, and you need something fabulous, or you're going to an event and you want to feel particularly fabulous. Who doesn't every day? But special event every day, doesn't matter. This necklace works. It's not $5.99 though. That's the beauty of it. It's going so much lower. This is what I think affords us the opportunity to get as many as we need. This is what gives you a chance to pick up a few. Maybe you're just getting a different gold color. Maybe you want the white, the yellow, and the rose. It's not even $5.99 or $4.99. Diamonds, gold, a solid necklace. This is not some plating. It's not a sterling silver base with a gold micron over that. This is solid. It's what we do. It's not even $4.99. This is such a must-have. I'm thinking that this is going to be, last year, it was the signet ring. I got signet rings for everybody. That was, every female that was on my list, they all got signet rings, right? And I think it was beautifully received. I think this year it's this necklace, right? Anybody who needs one, it's just such a value. I mean, to give diamonds in a necklace, impressive. You know what? Let's go even lower than $4.99. You can get as many as you need. I'm going to show you, of course, all the angles. We'll show it to you from a distance away on the hand, but it's not $499 or $450 or $449. Do you see now? I mean, it looks even better when you actually see it again on a skin tone as opposed to like a white card on a white background. I mean, these are white diamonds in white gold. And when you actually see it on, you'll see how perfectly it just nestles at the neckline, whether that's, shorter or longer. That's the adjustability you have. Take a look. There's your adjustability we're talking about. Spring ring clasp, 16, 17, 18 inches in length for you to choose from. So wear it higher or lower, just whatever's comfortable for you, but it's not even $444. This is how you get diamonds at a reasonable price. You're getting diamonds that you would be proud to give, proud to gift. Make them $399 a necklace and get you that wonderful price tag that not many jewelry items, even in semi-precious or semi-fine jewelry, could go for. So $399, and we'll give that 60 seconds as well, but that is just a pretty piece. And it's not just the diamonds that are sparkling. You see this fabulous chain here. You see that chain, every little bit of movement you get with that chain gives you a sparkle quality as well. I mean, it almost looks like there are little tiny micro diamonds in the chain itself. Doesn't it look that way? And we'll show it here on the neckline as well, so you can see, because that's really what, again, counts. I think for $399, you're figuring, yeah, that's not really going to be of substance. It absolutely is. There's your everyday style. Wear it every single day. And whether it's, again, this would be about 16 inches right here. That's personally how I like to wear a style like this. But certainly if you go 17 or 18, you can really just, again, use that adjustability to your advantage. And whatever's comfortable or whatever's your preference maybe for the neckline that day. That's how you're going to make that decision. But white, yellow, or rose for $399. It's amazing. So that's a really important advantage. And look at the chain. Again, from that distance away, if I hold it perfectly still, it sparkles. It's a good necklace. And then, of course, you see how it's a subtle curve. I mean, now when you see that chain extended across, side to side, you really see how the curve is very slight. It's very subtle. It's just meant to follow the curve of your neckline. So $399 if you would like one. Get one, as many as you want. You can get them before the price goes up, before holiday time officially really gets here, and you look around for that necklace and you go, well, not finding anything for $399 in gold. I'm certainly not finding anything with diamonds at a 1/4 carat. That is almost a 1/4 carat in diamonds, and it looks fabulous. We'll go up close one more time for you and show you, what, doesn't even need the little card backdrop. Just wanted to show that to you. But that's $399. So we'll have our last couple seconds here. Jalen, you've got a couple over there. I love it. Thank you. Very popular, very busy, must have. That's a major piece. You'll probably get a lot of use out of it. Aren't those the pieces that are really of value when it's something you're going to get a lot of wear out of? when it's something you're going to get a lot of use of. I'm not for, again, I'm all for getting that exquisite specialty piece that you wear once in a while for an important occasion. I'm all for that. I have clothing for those occasions. I have handbags for those occasions. And yes, they're usually the ones that end up costing us more money. They usually are. Oh, goodness. I guess it wants me to hold it. I really thought for a minute maybe it would just hang out, sit like a good necklace, and be proper. But no, here it is. And we're busy. And no surprise why. Because I was going to actually come in closer here too. I want to come in a little closer if I can. Yeah, that one just does not want to sit. So bear with me. I just want to come in closer because I know you're going to want to see those diamonds close up. Then I'll pick it up again. And then you can see there from the side profile, this is set the same way our fabulous diamond tennis bracelets are set. That's how they're set with that big basket underneath, because it is going to lie flat on your neckline. And that's because of that right there. You see that way that they're set up and elevated. And so this does not, oh, yep, that's really crucial here, guys. This one does not flip. Even diamond collars that are out there, guys, they'll flip. Sometimes you wear them, and if you're moving a lot, or if it's a certain, the setting's not exactly proper, they can flip and turn. This simply won't do that. So I really like that aspect of the way it's designed and sits on your neckline as well, because that kind of annoys me. I don't need my jewelry to be something extra I have to think about all the day long, and start, messing with it and start, okay, I got to go, hang on, I got to go check my necklace, make sure it's looking good. You don't need that kind of hassle. You need your jewelry to just sit and look beautiful and help you look beautiful, and that's what this does. So $3.99, get as many as you need. Very popular. Every single line is locked right now, and I would encourage you, I know it's only October. I am certainly, as a procrastinator as I am not doing gift shopping yet, but I want to have those offers for you if you are. If you want to get started early, it's going to, every year I say I'll start early. I'm not going to put myself under this pressure, because then the fun things go to the wayside, right? When you got to, check off the list and got to do the shopping, and you're usually spending more money because you're, kind of at the pressure-packed moments, right? And you're on a time constraint. But also, it's, sometimes impedes the kind of fun activities that we like the decorating and the baking and the stuff that really matters, which is, the being with family and friends and all that good stuff that we hopefully will all get to enjoy a little bit this year, a little more than we have the last few. So $3.99. All right, last call. Keep calling, actually, because what we're going to do, one more. Thank you. It's such a popular piece. Don't forget yourself, too. I know it'd be great for the granddaughters and the daughters and the best friends, and for me, nail tech, hairdresser, they'd all love it. Who happen to be two of my dearest friends, right? I happen to adore them because we spend a lot of time together. So happen to adore them. That's part of the fun, and ladies understand and identify with that. I know they'd love it. I know they'd enjoy it. So there you have it, right? Beautiful, beautiful look. It's just about anybody is going to enjoy that. So keep calling if you'd like them. I'm going to show you, we do have a really, really special tourmaline. Never mind, not the tourmaline, hold on. I'm going to show you this emerald, because I want to show you the clarity. I haven't been able to keep many of the big emeralds in stock here in a while, but this one is first dibs because it's brand new. So you're getting the first look. You got a great chance to pick it up. I'll discount it. 8353 is the number on our big time emerald out of Colombia. It's a 2 carat 85. Now that looks bigger, and that's what they usually do. And please, oh please, just because we moved on from the necklace doesn't mean you still can't get one. You can. Please call, talk to your operators. They'll help you out. 466, I had a number. Don't worry, we got one for you, because that is something we do in a little bit of quantity, or just straight up diamonds and gold. So those are usually good. Now here we are with the big emerald, and oh, is this going to fly. 285 is the size. 73 points in the diamond weight as well. Look at that side detail here, and then we are really going to wow you. This is a side-to-side double halo. Love those points at the east and the west. And you know what? Quick blowout on a 285. It's a big stone. Look at this, though. Before we go any further, check it out on the hand. See the size, and that is why when we applaud emeralds, naturally, this is just how they naturally occur, they're going to actually look bigger than they weigh. They're a less dense stone. And yes, the bad news is they usually have a lot of inclusions. Not this stone. Look at the glow. Look how clean and fiery and bright that stone is. And look at that. If you were to guess, if that graphic was not there, and you were to guess, wouldn't you guess 6 carats? Wouldn't you guess maybe 5.5? somebody's going to get 7 carats. I mean, that's what this size gives you, that look of, and look at how bright and clean. If you want a big emerald, great time to pick one up. If you like an oval, $99.99 price tag, glad I'm skipping over that and going to a really crazy low here early, meaning the first time it's on. We're not waiting. It's just beautiful. It's also going to be affordable, because what good is a piece if you love it and you say, well, can't do it. Budget doesn't like it as much as I do. Here's where we can make them all work together, get you a better value than even halvesies, $49.99 on a $285, getting up there in some of the biggest emeralds you'll find. And it's not $49.99 either. First caller, make it $3,999. This is Colombian material, the top of the top in quality. It's just the best. And this is that Muso Mine with that bright, stark, beautiful, bright green. And we are about to get a little Tanzanite action up here on a major Asher cut. Brand new design. Have that diamond coming up as well. That over half carat that I flashed for you. And the Asher cut is so fresh. Wait do you see? Wait do you see? It's going to do a little drive-by. Wait. Don't take the emerald with you, though. Come on. Leave the emerald, and then we'll get to that Tanzanite. What a cool design this is. Okay, and then we have, I'll flash this bracelet. I'm very curious, because this bracelet seems, I've been wearing it, it's really large, it's wide all the way around, and yet they've got about 2.5 carats in diamonds. I don't know about you, but that looks like a lot more than 2.5 carats in diamonds. I'm wondering if we should just double check this. Anybody else? I think that looks like more. Oh, if you're thinking, do the diamonds just stop? Nope. They go all the way around. I got to check that. I really have to. I think we need to check that. I don't know if that's 2 carats, 60 in diamonds, but it is 18 karat gold. That I know. Oh my goodness, that's a big bracelet. Isn't that great? Okay, so we'll double check that. Looks like a lot of diamond weight. Okay, so we'll bring out the big tansy pendant. This is the one only in the round, and then we're going to need requests. Get them in. We got a big wheel coming up as well, and there are even earrings on a wheel. We did an earring wheel last night. Oh, wait till you see what we have today. Wait till you see. Okay, so this is the quick tansy pendant. Got to show this to you because this is a wild one. That's the okay, this is the blue wing, and I looked at the price and I thought, oh good, we got a 5 carat Tanzanite pendant. Then I looked at the piece and I went, no, that's not 5 carats. Why does a 1008 have a 5 carat price? Well, it's blowout time. Item number is 1982. Oh, the year my brother was born. Oh, a good year. The year a genius came into the world. He is. I mean that sincerely. He really is. Like certified. Like he is. He really is. But here's our 1008. And this is where 95 points in diamonds to play around it and in the bail and finishing. All of this, let's put it on the hand here. Get you the measurement because you will be wowed. This is not a 10 carat price tag. I've had 10 carat Tanzanites. They are gone. They've been $89.99. This one's just nowhere near. Come on in and I'll show you the measurement top to bottom. Here's what it looks like from a distance. It's a little over an inch from the top to the bottom. Just, I mean, a tiny bit. We're talking about like an inch and an eighth. But just, you know, to be clear, inch or a little more so. And then you've got this fabulous, once again, Portuguese cut. We've been keeping those Brazilian lapidaries busy, haven't we? And then let's show it to you across the room here on the neckline, give you a look here so you can really see it. Again, just size-wise, impeccable, isn't it? Great big size, beautiful look. You can even see all that sparkle. I mean, we can just go further and further and further away. And look at how just, it just never stops sparkling. That is Portuguese cut for you right there. And we're going to go back up close and watch this price tag that's nowhere near $89.99, 1008. Huge difference maker to be up and over 10 carats in a round. And please notice all the big diamonds. Those are individually huge round brilliant diamonds that are creating that halo around it. It is not $99.99, not even close to $89.99. This is just a deal. And I know there's been some really big rounds lately. We have brought out the 30 carat, the 27 carat. We had remember we had the, it was an emerald cut, but it was like 33 carats, I think, 3360. All those big stones. This is still that large size, but it's not going to be a big inflated price tag. I mean, those obviously are going to be big numbers when it comes to the cost, right? Here's where we're doing a better value. That's why I bring them out, right? Thursday, just kind of sifting through the inventory, picking out those really stunning over-the-top values for you, and not going to make it $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, or it's not even $59.99. It's under $5. We're going to make it $49.99 to the very first caller, and you get 95 points in diamonds as well. They're in the bail too. I just wanted to really highlight the halo there and looking at the magnificent color. Still bringing you all the best of blue wings there with the blues, the violets, the reds, but it's $49.99 only. So a huge value there and a great time to pick it up. If you like a big tansy, that's the way to go. $49.99 on a 1008. Stunning value. The rounds are always extra rarity. There should be an extra price tag there, and I'm going to show you the basket here. This is how it's going to sit really evenly on the neckline. See, we have to build it up because when you look here through the side, you see the culet, right? So you've got to make it, it can't just be flat. That's not how these stones are cut. You would never get the beauty of the stone if you were able to cut it in this kind of, sliced kind of way. So you have that pavilion, which is allowing for all that Portuguese round faceting, but you also have that depth, that saturation. That's $49.99, huge value there. Congratulations if you get it. We're going to keep on trucking through. We've got a lot of big Tanzanites. I've got a 7-carat 62, which is the ring I flashed, that new designer style. We'll bring that on out. Well, this just, this is some magic here. Let's take a look at it. This is beautiful. We'll change gears from a round, but to a equally rare cut here. It's not going to sit on its own. I'm going to need to prop it, but it's a 762. Item number is 8336, and let me just go ahead and prop it up for you right here and give you a look at that really cool, really special Asher. That's going to be item number 8336, and that's the big Asher cut with a lot of red flash as well. Now, we did this two-tone because you've got yellow diamonds. Think of it like a halo, right? It's got the yellow diamonds in that first halo, but then it's like offset and angled so that you've got a different halo and white diamonds underneath that. It's a 762. It has a 30-point yellow diamond halo, and then you got, 11 points in white diamonds. That again looks larger. Got bigger stones in the corners there, and then a couple just angled on each side. Love that there's a little bit of that mirror finished in the gold, but Ashers, they're rare. This would be a lot. You still see the color from the sides. Just know that that's obviously at an angle. We'll try it on. I think that's the best way to really appreciate how it's going to look. But there's even more important matters here at hand, and that is to make sure it is a deal so you can steal. That's what happens. If I make it a deal, you steal it, and everyone's happy, right? And we can get some great jewelry, even if it is brand new and designer, out the door, and that's what it's about. Look at that stone. Now, that's even cooler to see it on. You really now see that overlapping. Obviously, the stone is square, and so we're going to do our best to share that and show that off, because that's impressive to get a square stone like this, right? But it's not just square. It's got all that step faceting still internally. They kind of head right down to the middle where you're just going to continue that Hall of Mirrors effect. You get the red flashes off every side. And all we got to do is make sure it's a deal for you. How do we do it on a $16,635 ring? Let me tell you, this is going to be a bit of a stretch here, because this one is an important ring. It's a very rare cut. Very few left. Big stone, 762, not a lot different from the pendant we just showed you. And 16,000 is just not going to cut it, is it? And yellow diamonds and white diamonds, but done. We've seen yellow diamond combinations with Tanzanite, but they're usually bigger stones, a couple of them. It's kind of nice to see that. I think it's a little more subtle when it's just that little bit of yellow pave around that one outside row than the white diamonds and the white gold almost beneath that. So you see how there's some level to it there, and just creating that unique design. And let's try it. Putting it on the auction block and not even starting, because listen, at $5,000, that'd be a really nice place to start. But the problem with that is I have a pendant that's still sitting here at $5,000. So if that's the case, I just like that we get to show it and move it a little bit so you can really see every facet light up. It can't be $5,000 to open. I mean, I'd love it, but given that it just came off the presentation there of the round, can't leave it like that. It's not going to do it. We got a smart bunch out there. You guys are the smartest shoppers in jewelry anywhere. That's why you're here. So instead of $5,000, let's go $45,000. Let's go $4,000. Okay, let's make it even better. $3,500 to open on a 762, a big time Asher. Not for those of you that said, I don't need like 8 carats in diamonds. Give me just a little extra to frame it. It'd be weird almost to see it in a solitaire, wouldn't it? So frame it, give it something extra, but then let that blue wing show off. And I think that is the first time we've seen yellow diamonds as accents with one of our blue wings. I really do. I really do. And we're looking for 35 and we don't have it. Uh-oh. Now I know there's that extra delay I'm not really quite accustomed to, so I'm always surprised. I got to give it like an extra hold here. But you know, if $3,500 is not going to do it, let's go even lower. I'm game. It's Thursday night. Let's try it. Let's try to get this one even better for you guys. I mean, I know that if we get it low enough, we're going to have participation. That is, after all, the goal. Let's do even better than 35 or even 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. Let's start at $3,000 on a major. It's usually a 5-carat size at that price. I could get you a whole box full of Tanzanites that are blue wings that are 5 carats that all have $3,500 prices and up. This is at $3,000. You're getting that rare of the rare cuts in an Asher. The fact it's a 7-carat 62 is wild. The fact it has yellow and white diamonds to go with it. This is everything. So here we go. 60 seconds to get it started. Let me prop it up again because I know it looks fine at that angle. I still think you need to know that it's not going to do that on the hand. It's going to sit perfectly level square like that, like you see it there. Really, really well done. And here we go. Looking for the open, looking for 3,000. Rare as can be, Asher cutting right there. And to get all that extra diamond weight, your 43 points in diamonds in total, and the yellow and the white, 3,000 open, no open yet. We got 40 seconds left to get it done. Still have the pendant here. Maybe we got to skip the tansies tonight. I think the wheel's next for sure. The big wheel, the ring wheel, all of them coming your way. And then our final hour and 20 here is on the way as well. So no open yet, 24 seconds. Let's see what we got. And get requests in. We haven't had any yet. We'd love to hear what you're looking for throughout the rest of the next hour and 20. Help you out. We've had a lot of diamond necklaces go out. They're still going out, as a matter of fact. Had that big diamond 54 pointer. We have a carat and a half, but that's, you know, a little more pricey. We do have a 54 pointer as well. No open. All right, let's move on to our wheel. Got you covered here. This one's going to be good. I think this is what everyone's waiting for. You hear me get excited about a wheel? It's got to be something good going on. And this is how we start with one of the rarest sapphires. And as soon as I put a piece down that you kind of like, here's my recommendation. Whatever you do, give me a call early, because this is going to be specialty opportunities all over. I mean, it's quite a big wheel with a lot of different things to look at. And if you can't decide between one or the other, just get them both with this kind of discounting. We're going to be doing, here's the wildest ring of all, that really is the worst ring for a wheel ever, because it does this. So be aware, there's an entire design that's like a pendant suspended from your ring. It's in an orange zircon. This is just, I had one in all diamonds once, and I'll never forget the gal who picked it up, reached out, and just could not stop raving about it. Let me show it to you on the hand. That's not annoying at all. It's really just, again, a different kind of way. Whether you see a butterfly or a bee, whether you see an angel, whether you just see leaves, maybe when it's holiday time, you're going to see a mistletoe. I don't know. But this is all extending from this large, now I'm thinking maple leaf design. It really is stunning. Rose gold and a really cool orangey, pinky red zircon. So forgive me, I'm going to have to set that down like where it's going to be a little leaning with that side detail, but just be aware why that does what it does. And then we have a merengue to add, but this is a 112, so it's a big merengue, but it's done in a very wearable, simple style. Look at that merengue, elongated oval. We don't see those very often. That is where they absolutely maximized every bit of the rough. Of course, this is that Marilani mint. That is that color changing garnet we love out of Tanzania. Here is the yellow sapphire in a designer mounting, and I will leave it at that for now because that looks nice and even here. I might actually move this one right over here to the middle just because that is a very large ring with an extension piece, if you will, and that is our sapphire. So it's that is a true teal. There's a definite distinctive blue-green mix. Then you've got your merengue here. That is lovely. And then you've got your merengue. Look at that merengue. It is, I'm sorry, not merengue. That's the other one. This is the Marilani. Oh boy, Marilani mints and merengue spinels all in the same section there. Oh boy. So we've got the Marilani mint. That is the only heart shape we have, and the yellow sapphire. Which one would you love? It is your chance to pick up any one that you like. They're all one-onlys. This is what scares me, is that we're going to get a lot of people on these phone lines here because these are just rare. We're talking about rare. Every one of them. I mean, pick a favorite. Which one do you like? Marilani? Merengue? The zircon. There is not a zircon in the house that looks like that one does. It is so unique. And that is why we put it in unique mountings, extended the diamonds, gave it more gold weight. How about the yellow sapphire in the 2 tones of gold? How about that 2-tone natural unheated sapphire, blues and greens together? I have nobody on the phone lines, and we don't want to make sure that, I got to just make sure you understand. This is going to go crazy low. And I know you guys understand that maybe you've seen one of these pieces and you remember it. Maybe you've seen it and you know, or you just know from knowledge of gems that that is one of the rarest wheels I'll ever put together for you. And how they could be under $59.99, we can't imagine right now until you see it plastered on your screen and realize, she's giving stuff away tonight. I am. We're going to try our hardest here. And I'm going to have to tell you that I'm going to go lower than we ever intended to go just to get these phone lines to ring on this wheel. If nothing else sells out, that's fine, but this wheel has to go. This wheel has to sell out. It has to, because some of the rarest material you'll ever find is right here. And if I go low, well, you know they have nowhere to go but out. So come on in early. That way you can at least reserve your favorite. That Marilani Mint is a 121. Let me walk you through carat weights. 121, or rather 121 over here. And then it's 112, wouldn't you know it? They're similar in their sound. They're similar in their locales. They both come out of Tanzania. And they're also a little reverse of the numbers. That's the 121. Here's the 112. That's the Mahenge, also out of Tanzania. I'm going to wait till we have a few callers on the line. The Sapphire is a 168, all unheated, all natural. This is the 191, so it's our sapphire row in the back, because these are both sapphires, blue-green, bright yellow. The bright yellow, it's a carat 91 unheated. The blue-green, it's a carat 68 unheated. And then we go to the middle. The zircon, that is a 263 round. It's got a true, you know what it looks like? If you could get a padparasha mated somehow with a diamond, that's what it looks like. It's got the padparasha greens and golden, or not greens, the goldens and the pinks together, and then it's got the flash that only zircon can really provide. We are waiting. And do not let $59.99 stop you from being on the phone lines, because I will not tie you down and force you to pay $59.99. That's not how that works. We really ask you to call early as a helpful tool for you, the shopper. That's really meant to give you the leg up, because when everybody waits, and everybody does tend to wait, that's human nature. And when we wait for the price to come down, well, by that time, there's other people on the phone lines who have already said, I'm buying it. And these are all one of a kinds. I obviously couldn't duplicate any one of these. That's really what this is about. It's more than just about a phenomenal 5, and we do truly have a phenomenal gem up there. We've got the phenomena of the Marilani Mint. That's a phenomenal stone. That actually has the ability, out of that Marilani Mint material, that's the Tanzanian material, that's actually, when it's exposed to UV light, changes to pure red. So that actually is a phenomenal stone. When we look at everything else, they're just phenomenal. They look great, they're rare, they're unique, because we got the unheated sapphires, we've got the unheated spinel, we've got the Marilani Mint, also unheated, so everything up there is unheated, and this is where you've got rarity all abounding. That's where this wheel really shines. It's all truly unique. Can't duplicate them, can't make them. We have quite the gem collection to choose from when we create jewelry. Nothing that you could say, I'll give you time, I'll give you money, I'll give you all this. I couldn't duplicate them. I couldn't. You can pay more, you can wait longer, you're not going to see a duplicate. This is how rare they are. Individually, beautiful, and specialty, and nobody on the lines yet. Well, I tried. I tried to help everybody get ready, because this is going to be a wild one. Take a look, and what we'll do is $59, $49, $39, $29, they're not. This is time to dial in. Take them all. You've got an entire collection here that you might not have one already. Like if I'm talking to a lot of gem collectors out there, and we are, you may not have one of these yet. This is your time to add any of these to your collection. And look at this detail on this semi-mount, just to show you that detail in the profile. Don't wait, because we're going to go all out. And we're going to make sure every single one of these will go, and make sure I don't have a better value than what you're about to see on this wheel. This is not a phenomenal 5 anymore. It's an all-out giveaway. It's my attempt to move jewelry here in our last hour and 13 minutes. Can we do it? I know we're going to need to go lower. I realize that. I know I need to go lower. But my question to you is, how low? What's it going to take? We got big stones, important stones, all one of a kind. This is an incredible design element. Again, that's your pendant on a ring, essentially. That's what I like to call that. There's your Marilani heart shape, Mahenge spinel, elongated oval, emerald cut blue and green together. And here's a cushion cut yellow. Unheated, unheated, Tanzanian, color changing, and just bright gorgeous. Which one do you like? Yes. Sharon likes the teal sapphire. Bravo, Sharon. It's item number 5776. Now, it is a carat 68, Sharon. It is all unheated, and it also has 92 points in diamonds around it. I'll try it on. You're going to change the gold color on anything but one, and that's the mehengue. The mehengue that's in the front there, that's only in the white gold. Everything else can be changed, adjusted, switched, whatever, and there's no charge for that. Oh, my goodness. Are we all done? Just Sharon? Should we go even lower than $29.99? How about we go even lower than $1,999? That's going to do it. That's going to get a lot of people on the phone lines, but which one do you like? What is your favorite? What's your option? What's your favorite? What's your selection? Or do we need to go lower than $9? I'll go even lower. This is where things get really dangerous because I am dealing with some of the world's natural gems that are some of the rarest in the world. So to be having to do this with price tags, perfectly unacceptable. But when you need to move jewelry at the same time so that we can, again, keep the lights on, keep on broadcasting, you got to move them. So we're going to go backwards so you can go forwards. Leaps and bounds forwards and adding something special and unique. And I won't stop at 19. I got to go lower. Would you like one? Tell me which one's your favorite. Tell me which one. They're going to go. We're going to give this 60 seconds, but this is not your price tag. We're going even lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. Oh, wait, too low? Okay, let's go. Back to the wheel, and let's see what we got. Not even 19. Oh, my. This is a problem. Not even 18.99 or 18.88. Or $1,799. I'm going to need callers. Tell me which one. They're all one of a kinds, and they're not $17.99. Is Sharon thinking about that sapphire still? What are we thinking about? Mehengue? You got it. Mehengue, carat 12, mehengue spinel. I have not seen a 1 carat mehengue spinel sold for a price like this in all of our days. Think about that. And I know these don't have graphics. That's usually what I need to do. If I have no takers at $17.99 for jewelry like this, it's just got to be that I haven't done my job properly, so we need to bring up the graphics so you can see the details. But it's not $17.99, $1,700. And $77, 60 seconds, and then let me show you up close. Let's move them all to the side. Let's bring that one to the forefront, and let's bring up the graphics. It's item number 5776 on the teal sapphire emerald cut double halo. Look at the clarity. You think that's available? Oh my goodness. Which one do you like? Marilani Mint heart shape. Let's bring it on up and bring you the graphics. There's the heart shape Marilani Mint. It's item number, I'm just wondering, we do have a pick somewhere, Tony. Just no pressure, no rush. 7940, because we can actually show you the color change unless it's already gone. And 7940 is going on the hand. It's a 121 heart shape. It has 8 points in yellow diamonds, Virginia, 74 points in white diamonds, and here's what it looks like on. There it is. Pretty. Isn't that great? Heart-shaped Marilani, it's the only one we have. Changes color to that bright red. That is a 121, a 1 carat 21. Remember how big those are in anything over a carat? It's much like mehengue where they don't occur in large sizes. They don't. You got yellow diamonds, you got white diamonds, you got white diamonds down the shoulders here. You've got that beautiful, it's a double row actually, which you'll see again close up, but that's going to be another 74 points in the white diamonds. So 8 points on the yellow, 74 in the white. Let me know if you've got it. That's a 1 on, they all are. And then a beautiful, when it goes to a UV light exposure, you're gonna have it go straight up red. There it is up close one more time. Do you see that perfect cleft there that it has? $17.77 is the price tag. We'll go through a quick look at each one of them here together. Well, you saw them. We're gonna show each one all by itself, separately, one of a kind. You'll see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to do something crazy on a diamond. Something really weird on a diamond. Let's move on. After I show each one close up, just for a moment, there's our yellow sapphire. That's going to be at number 6683. That'll be the 191 cushion cut in a carat 04 in diamonds. That's going to be our yellow and white gold mounting. You can change that if you want. That is also 1777. So just a close up there. And then it sounds like our teal sapphire is gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy. All right, so Carolyn got the beautiful and heated teal, and then we're going to look at that merengue because I think that needs to see graphics, but this is our 191 yellow cushion cut. It's also unheated and it has a 104 diamond weight as this mounting usually does. That's going to have that two-tone gold, a little bit of yellow gold down the side there, and then white gold around that, and then of course that bigger halo, and then this one gives you that detail in the profile as well. So there's a lot to look at and admire from even the side detail, and then you're finishing through the inside. It is $17.77 if you'd like that one. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to get to one look at that zircon. Yes, here's the zircon. There's this, that's just a pretty piece. Continues to be one of those really just unique. That's a conversation piece. You can wear a lot of great rings and they're beautiful, but to get something like this that has all these extra, it's a lot of workmanship that goes into that. That's the zircon. It's item number 7130. It's a 263 zircon. Orange, pink, red. It's really got all those colors playing together. And it's also 116 in diamonds, and that'll be $17.77, 7130. And again, just a great close-up look at them, just to help you see the details like we usually do, and really give you that idea of that's that extension from that ring itself. Really sits beautifully on the hand. And then of course that's a 263 in that orangey pinky golden, and it has a carat 16 in diamond. So we've been seeing a lot of over 1 carat diamond weights here to go along with these different pieces. And then we also have our merengue spinel, which is the 1 carat 12, which I'm still not, I'll just say it really quickly here because I know you know these spinels and we've seen enough of them, and that one just has a really ugly fingerprint. So my apologies because that looks terrible. So let me just go ahead and give it a good polish here. It is 112 merengue. It's 8298. It's got 10 points in diamonds, kind of a casual way to wear it in that sometimes they've got a lot extra diamonds with them. This is that dome style with diamonds that are burnished into the gold. And so you've got that beautiful pristine color. I mean, this is that exquisite color of merengue we love. But tell me something, because I work here, so hearing it from me, you're going, yeah, ba, 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 ba. Have you ever seen a carat plus merengue go for $17.77? Because I haven't. So this is where if you've been scouting a 1 carat, but you've been noticing they're usually 45, 55, 6,500, here's one for a lot less. But there's that elongation. That's the only stone we have like it that elongates like that. That's pretty too, because then you get a bigger look. So no matter what it weighs, it's what it looks like, because usually you're not wearing a big sticker across your face or your chest or your hand that says this is a 112. So what does it look like on the hand? That's that carat 12 that gives you that elongation, makes it a little more unique. Okay, guys, I got to put something up for auction, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be the diamond ring. I'm going to put it up on the auction block. So let's move along. Let's get to that brand new diamond ring. I think, because I can't say this about a lot of our jewelry, I think this could be worn by anybody who's watching this show. I really do. I think anybody could wear this. I don't think it requires, I think if you're like super young, you're 20 years old and you're, whatever, I think no matter what, men's, ladies, any finger on the hand, I really think this diamond ring, I'm not saying it's everyone's style, I'm just saying everybody could wear it. I can't say that about that merengue I just had. I can't say it about that big zircon ring. But this could be size-wise, style-wise, kind of, hits that. Is it cool like a signet ring? But wait, it's got more than just gold at the top. It's got that beautiful big diamond. Let's go wild, 8087. It's our 54-point VS white diamond in the middle. And I'm going to be the first to tell you that looks all day like a 1 carat, and I'll explain why. It has 27 points in diamonds around it. That's a hexagon style, 6 sides, 6 hex. That's how that works. 8 oct. That's a 6-sided kind of diamond design. And then it's got this ripple effect of detail and carving. Down the sides, down the sides, down the sides, and finished on the inside with our logo, if you care. So that's there too. Yellow, white, or rose gold, that's there too. Here's the one thing in this world that cannot be discounted. The one thing in this world, there are certain things in the world that are commodities. Obviously, everything we know about prices and we know what's happening and we know everything, right? But what happens with diamonds? Diamonds, gold and white diamonds in particular, round brilliants in particular, they don't get discounted. It's something called the Rappaport sheet. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but again, it's the wholesale guide, if you will, to what wholesale pricing. It's published every so often to reflect the ever-changing world of diamond prices. That wholesale price is not what you and I pay, unless you happen to be watching TVON on a certain night that's October 6, 2022 at about 8:57 in the PM on Pacific time. Because we're going to beat retail, which retail, by the way, just extends Rappaport wholesale 5 to 25 times, depending on what store name is on the inside of your ring. We're a little different because we get some deals on diamonds. Now, 54 points, that's a big stone. A stone that looks like a 1 carat, that's a big deal. Then you have the 27 points around it and a lot of gold. And any gold you want as well, and a newer style that's updated that we haven't seen. So what do you want to do? Because I can tell you right now, I'm going to show you my bag. Here it is. There's the ring. I'm going to show you right here. There's the, well, that's where it started, but I'm going to ignore that. There's the ring right there in that photograph, very distinctive, and here's your price tag. So my question is this. I just have a feeling $59.99 is not going to have a whole lot of traction here at this moment. And we're some of the, you know, I mean, I'm still waiting. When I pose the question, and it's not rhetorical, if you know of a better value, if you know of a better value on diamonds, if someone's selling diamonds or gold cheaper than TVON, please tell me about it, because I'm a shopper too. And I'm not going to just exclusively shop in one place ever for anything. It's very unlikely. It's never happened, right? Whatever category it is, we shop multiple places, and I don't fault you for that. But there's a certain level of quality we're going to deliver and a certain level of value that nobody can touch, including wholesale. And so if $59.99, which I already know, just based on 2 hours with you tonight, that's not going to make a lot of waves. What would is if we say, not blow it out, not clearance, not let's just liquidate it. Let's go crazier than that. And the one way to do that is something, well, it's called an auction. But see, here's the other issue. It should start at no less than $4,500. These are diamonds. They don't get discounted. We just discussed that. They do not. They've happened to be on this incredible upswing that I've never witnessed before, never thought I would. What we're going to do right now is not even start at 45. This is the coolest ring. Look at this on too, because it's finished, it's solid. It's really that, I don't know, it's like a medium size overall, where I think it could be, it was really probably intended to be a pinky ring, but I'm just going to put it here on my ring finger for you. And watch this. You know what it reminds me of? I just got a custom ring done that I'm excited to bring to you guys hopefully one day in the future. But it's a ring that looks like a watch. It's not an actual functioning timepiece. It's just a ring that's very similar. I'll wear it tomorrow for you guys. And it's got like a watch band style on the sides, and it looks very, you know, presidential. And it has like a signet meets a watch style. And then what's really cool about it is what, you know, I'll add to the mix, but that's for a different day. This kind of reminds me of that though. That little detail you have on the side just gives a little more interest than just, you know, your basic smooth gold. 4,500 is not doing it. 4,000 is not going to do it. 3,500, 3,000. Well, now we've made progress. Now we've managed to do the impossible and discount a diamond. And we're also at the top of the hour. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. It's reached 9 o'clock. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Before you go anywhere, stay with me, because we may be on this for the rest of the night. We got 59 minutes. How about this? What if we go 25? What if we go $2,000? It's an over half carat VS round brilliant diamond. What if we go, should I do it? Under $2,000 to open? This is where I want to see lines lit. We had one auction earlier. We had one bidder. It was bad. This one, I think we're going to do better, because look at that. Look at all the specs. Look at everything you get in diamonds. 2,000 we don't have. Uh-oh. Well, desperate times, desperate measures, let's do it. $1,900 to start. It's as low as I can possibly go. And only a $20 increment, white, yellow, or rose gold, that's up to you and in your size. And finished all the way through the inside on a 54-point diamond. And keeping in mind that, I promised I was going to give you a millimeter size here on that center diamond, because let's do that as we try it on. I'll put it on as a pinky ring too. Let me get the millimeter size very quickly for you, so you know exactly what we're dealing with, because that's really why it's a 5 millimeter. A 6 or 6.5, which is not a big difference, a 6 or 6.5 would be equating to a 1 carat. That's why this looks so large, but that design you have around it makes it look even larger. No 19. Well, $1,800? Come on. Look at the sparkle. There's a reason diamonds are beloved. And most of the time, we got to look past big black carbon spots. We got to look past fissures inclusions that really take away from what we're supposed to see, which is the beauty and the flash and the brilliance of a diamond. And $1,800 we don't have. $1,700. Oh my goodness. $1,600. Where should we go? Where's it going to get an open? We want to make sure we give this away. And that styling is so unique, and yet not even $1,600. Waiting for that open, 5mm stone, VS quality, and you can probably see that already. You're seeing that and witnessing that on your screen. That is obvious when you see the kind of brilliance that stone has. 16, we don't have it. All right, let's move on. I have gone far too low. I have used every single little auction opportunity there that we possibly can. We have the big one. We have the carat and a half too, but that goes up into the like $10,000 range. Hoop earrings. I might have to break out my hoops. We've got diamond drops. We've got emerald gentleman style. We got more wheels. How about we do this? $1,500 to open. $1,500. Go ahead. Another. I mean, every bit counts. And when you're already below cost, that's the way to do it. $1,500 and 60 seconds to get it started, and then we'll see what's up. But that is the beautiful 54 pointer that we want to see right there, and only $1,500 to get it going. You're getting that big center, 54 points exactly. Think about every point. We know that they all count. We know that when you hit 50 points, then it's a half carat. That goes up, elevates much more than if you had a 49 pointer sitting right beside it. That would be a much better, a much smaller price tag just because you're not quite hitting that 50-point mark. When you hit 50 points, and then in this instance, you're going far greater at 54, that is such a wonderful way to get a lot of extra diamond weight for you. And $1,500 is what we're still looking for in no open. So it might just be time to move along here, and that wouldn't be the first. So we've got Tanzanite here. We were still looking at that Asher cut for a $3,000 open. We've got our $1,500 diamond here, no open. That's the $3,000 Asher cut if you missed it earlier with the yellow and the white diamonds. And I'm moving along. So bye-bye we go. Let's keep on moving. Yes, here's that merengue one more time. We'll show that. I have somebody on the line want to see that again. There's that fabulous carat 12 merengue, 1777. Now wait, I just was doing a 54-point diamond. What? Yes. No, really? Who is it? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not used to this delay yet. How am I going to get used to this? Because suddenly the phone lines, hold on, we might have the open. Let me show it to you again. This one? Okay, so I'm just not used to this delay on delay. Okay, so here we go. Let's give it a final 30 seconds to see if we officially have $1,500. If we do, great. If we do not, then we can move right along. I'll figure out something else to show you. But this is, yeah. There's your deal. Where are my value, my resellers, my value seekers, my vultures out there who know those deals, stock those deals? They used to talk about eBay, right? You'd have the stock back in the day when eBay was like, it was different. You know, it used to be like real genuine auctions and all that stuff. And you could get stuff like if nobody else was, you know, there at that moment, you get that deal and they're all, right? Right? This is for somebody who says, wait a minute, 54-point diamonds don't go for $1,500 and we are looking for $1,500. Do we have it? Is it official? So let me see if it's official, because if it is, this is going to be the quickest clock you've ever seen, because when I know better, when we wait this long for an open, it's probably time to move it along. It's not going to do me any good to give it another 2 minutes at this point. We're just going to be looking at the ring hypnotize us here. And I don't need to hypnotize any more people tonight, right? We're all like, woo. We're seeing a lot of great jewelry and a lot of big values, but this is the time to let's just, you know what? Tell you what, if we've got 15, is it official? All right, so we've got $1,500. We're going to give it a final minute. You know what? I got to give it 2 minutes with this delay. I got to give it 2 minutes, and we'll get to an earring wheel. But really quickly, it's not too late to get in on your 54-point diamond at this point. But we've got 2 minutes. We do have the open, so now we know it will go. We just don't know to whom yet. $1,500, $20 increments only, and tell me what request you have, by the way. If you have a request, tell me. We'll spend the last 55 minutes just focused on requests, but this ring, it's going. We got earrings coming up next, so we'll switch gears entirely. But this is only $1,500 so far, and it's going out at $1,500. I can't miraculously say, oh, you're paying that buy it now price, right? Or you're paying the list price, or you're paying the should be. I mean, you saw that on the bag. The $59.99 was what I'm supposed to stand here tonight and tell you it's $59.99 and be proud of that. because that's a deal on diamonds. But even better, you get the auction 1,500. So here we go. Last call, 2 minutes. Let's go. We got a diamond giveaway happening right now, and we're looking for anybody else who wants to jump in. They told me the phones were working, but maybe they're not. This is a good test. But we've got one bidder, so it's working for somebody. All right. Okay. Earrings coming up. After this, don't go anywhere. Stay with us, or better yet, get a request in. If you've got a request, let's hear it. Let's hear what you'd like to see tonight before we go. Everyone waiting, waiting. Come on in. Last call now, but we ask that you're on the phone lines because then we close them down. It's like 1:20 just to make sure you're in. That's when we know our eligible bidders are ready. Then we go from there. And then we see where, if anywhere, we're going on this bidding. But this is a major moment for our diamond lovers right now. Yeah, let me try it on again for you. This is, again, white, yellow, rose. Kind of wish we had the different examples to show you. Our white diamonds are going to look sensational in the yellow or in the rose gold as well, because they're still going to stand out as really bright white diamonds. This is just, I mean, it looks, if you would, and I've been around, jewelry my whole adult life now at this point. And if you would have just handed me the ring with no, I would have looked at that and I would have said, that's a 1 carat. I just, certain things, certain designs, certain aspects of diamonds. Diamonds are tough in the round brilliance to really differentiate, especially when you have another halo and diamonds around it like this ring does. Okay, 35 seconds left. Anybody else thinking about this one? Kevin, you're on something else, right? And then Virginia, not on the phone. Jess, are you on this one? Earring time next. I'll get them ready to go. Last call, last chance, 10 seconds. Jalen, thinking, okay, here we go. 2 seconds. 15, 20? Is that the next bid? Oh, teeny increments with a teeny open. What do you think? Just waiting on Virginia here. We'll see if she's thinking about, are you thinking about this one? All right, looking for 15, 20. Do we have it officially? If so, we're going to have to go right back. You got, all right. That's it. We're done. You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Earring time. Let me show you studs. Congratulations. Look at where we go. Demontoids. 66 points in demontoids. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Look at that. And then heart-shaped rubies. Yes. Of course. Are we talking the diamond ring? Oh, did I not show? Oh, I know we did. There it is. There it is again. Under gallery. Those are TVON logos, by the way, inside. If you're wondering, we just leave a little bit of just a little bit of a gap under the center. And then the logos. Finished. Okay, Russian demontoids. Stay right there. Heart-shaped rubies coming up. The heart-shaped rubies are a little bit rare, and I think we're going to need to angle these so that they sit properly. They're the heart-shaped rubies. You're going to get extra jumbo 1 carat plusers on the heart shapes. Is it too early to start thinking about Valentine's Day? Never. Because the person you love is probably saying, every day is Valentine's Day when I'm with you, right? Right? I've heard that before. Every day. Okay, yeah. Then we have, okay, hold on. Rubies, demontoids, trying to decide if those are going to stay on their own without rolling. They're rounds. That's what they do. And then we have cushions. That's what we need, cushion. Cushion. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Someone's throwing in the $59.99 pink diamond earrings. That's me. Okay, I can't decide how I want to arrange them actually, but these need to be polished anyways. So all that setup just means I'm leaving them, I'm taking them, and we're going to polish them. This is where the pink diamonds are going to be. They're fantastic. This really reminds me of the purple pink we showed you earlier, doesn't it? I'm going to move the heart shapes up. Sorry, I'm really finicky about displays, symmetry, all that stuff. It's got to be perfect. So there are the big, and these are, the bigger the earring, the more you tend to kind of finagle it. But then we've got the demantoids. I'm just giving those an extra polish so that they're ready. They're Russian demantoid rounds with halos. Your rubies are heart-shaped Burmas. They have halos. Those are over a carat apiece. And this is just going to be about the wildest thing you've seen. Questioning why you stayed up tonight with us? Well, question no longer. This is why, and this is why we say from absolutely moment one to all the way to when we sign off, there are values you just simply will not expect. We had a Brazilian Paraíba go in the early parts of the show, right? There have been rarities we wouldn't expect to even see here on the air tonight, and we're keeping it going with some value you would just not expect. And look at these, all bigger earrings, all jumbo sizes. The ruby needs polishing as well. It's just so pretty and just rare. And if you need item numbers, we'll give them to you, but hear me out for just a second. We have a 203 ruby carat weight. It means each of your rubies that are from Burma, that are in this rare cut, are over a carat. The demantoids are giving you 66 points. That's important. They're 30 of a carat each. Then you have the biggest one of all, which are those pinky purple diamonds, which are giving you 12 points in cushion cuts, 6 points in each earring. And then you have a double halo of 61 points in diamonds. Well, I told you that I kind of ruined the surprise here. We brought out the $59.99 pink diamond earrings. The rubies were more. I just don't think you've seen them as often. The rubies were more. The demantoids were right between them. Actually, my cheapest earring up there was the pinky purple diamonds. So before you think rubies, demantoids, we're looking at incredible rarity up here. All in button styles, all in wearable. Think of buttons as like a stud, but oversized, right? It's a bigger stud. Stud really to me is defined by just a stone. Just one stone in a basket, that's it. These are all halos. They're all bigger stones to start. They've got the great halo design around them. You're also choosing your gold in any of the examples at all, although the pinky purple diamonds I would recommend just the way they are in the rose and the white. My question is, can I give these away? Because we just gave away a diamond and we're now going to give away earrings. And they're truly, as far as button style earrings go, these are the most important ones I have for you. They're here, they're ready, they just got to go. They need a home here. End of our night is 45 minutes away. I'm going to take these lower than you can imagine. The pink diamonds cannot go lower than $59.99. That's our cheap one. The rubies are more. The demantoids are right between. The rubies go up to over $7,200. The demantoids are right in between at $64.99. This is where you can just score. Gifting. All you need to know, does she have a piercing? If she does, you're good. And here's what we're going to do. This is so good. It's so good when you talk about what rare varieties we have in these centers, the size they are, and the fact that you can't get more rare. And we're going to show you that purple pink diamond again because that would be the perfect match. It is like they were meant to go together. We had a purple pink diamond earlier with a cert. It actually says purplish pink on the cert. That would be the match to the earrings. It really is because you have the same cut, you have the same styling around it. So how about this? Instead of 59, 49, 39, 29, or 19, watch this wheel and get on the phone lines quickly. This is how they're going to go. Come on over, look at your three, or get more than one of each. I mean, why not? Meaning what you can get, like the pink and the red. You could get the demantoids and the pink diamonds. Go really, really rare there. It's not $19.99 per earring. This is wild. And they're not even 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. I'm bringing them all the way down. Look at the rarity that's on your wheel. Rare heart-shaped rubies. Honestly, that might be the toughest to duplicate ever are the heart-shaped rubies. That's got to be the toughest because heart-shaped 1 carat rubies matched. Never. I could probably do it again someday on the demantoids, maybe even on the pinky purple diamonds, but never on the rubies. This is your moment. Take advantage. Not even $1,399. It is $1,299 for any pair you want up there. And then I'm going to show you that piece. It's the ring that goes perfectly with the earrings. Take what you love. Tell me what you need to see on the hand, on the ear, size measured, whatever it is. But 12 points in your pink diamonds here, 12 points in the pink, 61 in the white. Total weight there is 73. Yes. Let's show the rubies. The rubies are item number 5554 and 203 in your rubies. 33 points in the diamond halos around them. Heart shapes. Then we go over to the demantoids. Demantoids are 6243. You got 66 points in demantoids out of Russia. They've got the diamond halo at 26 points, and those are going to be $12.99 a pair. 60 seconds. Yes, Jalen, do you want to see them on the hand, on the ear? Let's show it to you all the ways here. Let me do that. So let me go ahead and grab them. I'm just going to get my earring off early. And then we'll show you the rubies from a distance away. Those heart shapes, aren't they pretty? And the post is right between the cleft of the stone. So that's going to be centered, but near the top of the earring. There you can see they're about 3/8 of an inch from the top to the bottom. I'll put one up against the ear as well. There's that post back. They're going to have a post and butterfly backing, and then we go back to the wheel so I can get a second to put that in the vicinity of my piercing here for you. You can see what they look like from a distance away, or really more importantly, the size reference that you have there. So you can see there's that heart shape. And again, I'm holding it, but you can really see that beautiful heart shape and how that looks. And then of course, your halo and diamonds. All right, back to the wheel we go. And then let's see, heart shapes, demontoids, or don't wait on those pink purple diamonds. The pinks, the pinky purples. And maybe we need to see it again. The 26 point purple pink, GIA, certified. There it is. What a good match. See? Double halo, cushion cut. They look fantastic together. So we'll show those to you again. $12.99 per pair. Okay. Or you can get all three. You want to get all three? You know, yeah, under $4,000, you get every one of those 3 pairs. Not a bad way to go. Look at the pink diamonds. Let me just show you pink diamonds from a distance here, just because you see it's the largest style up there. But also here's that measurement for you as well from a little bit of a distance away. We've got about a little under ½ an inch square, so there's no wrong way to wear them. And then you have a centered post, a great finished design, and this is what they look like on, to give you an idea, just to see, again, size-wise, to really kind of feel the power of a large button style. When you see it like that, you really get an idea there of what that's going to look like. I kind of angled them. You can obviously square them off, wear them in an angle, whatever you want to do. Let's go back. We got the pinky purple. I'm going to bring that ring out again so you can see how that combination works together. But there's your last call. All right, so coming up, 7365 on the way. And do call us on any of those earrings. We got the rubies. We've got the pinky purple diamonds, which I might leave close by so we can show it with the ring, and then the tilt-a-whirl of demontoids. Here we go with the pinky purple diamond. This one was here earlier. I know some of you weren't, so let's take a look at it because this has got to go. There was a brand new markdown on this purple pink tonight that I'm ecstatic about, and it's a 26-pointer. It's also, this is not take my word for it, or let's just classify the color as we see it. This has got a GIA cert to back it up. So you're getting a 26-pointer. It's an SI2, it's a cushion cut, and it has 88 points in diamonds in the ring around it. And let's show you. This is the cert that's going to describe what I just did, but this is from the GIA. So incredibly valuable to have a certified. This is probably the most important word you'll ever see on a cert, right there. Purple, pink, purple, pink, purple, pink. Not just pink, purple, pink. When GIA says purple, pink, that's always a descriptor we can talk about or use. But if GIA, the top gemologists in the world that are responsible for creating these super valuable certs, and they decided that the saturation was strong enough that it wasn't just a great pink that had great saturation, it's diving into a different color that is more rare than pink itself. Purple diamonds are more rare than pinks. I've never really had a true like 100% purple diamond. They've always been like, oh, this one looks a little lavender, but they're not usually classified as such. They're rare in nature, but this has got that enough of the purple that they even listed it first on the cert over the pink. So that means it is the #1 color. And you've got the SI2 and the cert. Well, it's going to have the clarity characteristics. It's going to show you the clarity. This is the color diamond scale here, so it kind of segments all the different colors here. And they do it a little differently than just a chart. So that's how we don't do it. When you've got pink diamonds, blue diamonds, fancy diamonds, things like that, you don't go into that normal, color grading scale that we do where it's D, E, F, G, H, I, and then down the rest of the way to the alphabet. It's a little different. So you're talking about no relation to really a white diamond here, in the exception of its diamond. But it's a mystery as to why is it colored pink? Why did Mother Nature create, in this case, purple pink? And the fact that it's down, this is below any price we've ever had. You've seen it on the air. It's had at least 5 markdowns. There's a brand new one here that took place tonight, right before the show started, because we really wanted to bring this. This is probably, I mean, you can say arguably the most important one we had, because nothing else I have, even in bigger sizes, has a purple category on the cert. That is what elevates the rarity. It's not just about size, it's about color first. And there are a lot of collectors out there, maybe you're one of them, that would actually have, they would prefer to have a purple pink 26 pointer over a 102 that's just pink. Keep it in mind, that's a fact. And this $12,999 price tag of old, it's long gone. We have done every single just slice and dice you can to get this down to its final low. It's tonight. It's under, I don't know, it's under 10, it's under 5, it's under 4. It's $39.99 and you get the full GIA cert with it. So all that happening, and your 26-point purple pink and the double halo with 88 points, and all of that is $39.99. So that is what is designed to get it a home here tonight, right there, right now, and our final 40 minutes, and that one should not last. And so instead of waiting till the last second of the show to pick it up when it might be already gone, you got a chance right here. If you missed it in that early part of the show, here it is with that fabulous color saturation and everything that goes along with it, and such a deal. And then we've got, okay, last call on some museum pieces coming up, fancy ashers, blues, Marilani mints, men's emerald, that's also here. We got a deal on that one. Let's just give an emerald away. We had the ladies' emerald. We already had an emerald necklace that we flashed. Let's bring out the men's ring, and it's 8354 coming up. There was a time, it's funny, I think about this so often, because there was a gentleman who was shopping with us for the last couple of years, and he waited for the perfect emerald piece. He'd watched for 2 years straight, waiting for the perfect piece. Finally had to just custom make it for him. It was just a testament to how few emeralds we have. I'm going to bring out an emerald gents ring right now and watch this one fly. 8354, let's give away some big emeralds, this time in big heavy gold weights for the gentleman. Here it is. Yep, Tony likes it. Oh, I know this is really going to be, you know, it's one of those that could be men's, could be ladies too. I mean, it's got the big gold weights, that oversized size we like to see. Call me on the pink. The purple pink is still here, still waiting for a great home on that purple pink diamond. Does not make a lot of sense there, but here's our new one. It's a carat 25, and it's in Asher. Well, this is really what a square emerald cut's all about, right? This is an emerald square, beautiful. Then you've got the diamonds wrapping up one side down the other. You see how there's a little elevation to the way the diamonds frame it. It's 36 points in the diamonds. That is a super, I love when it glows blue. When you see an emerald and it's glowing, yes, it's green, but there's that right there in that corner. You see it? How it kind of looks like, if you stare at it long enough, it looks almost like it's a turquoisey blue color that glows right on through the stone, like right through the corners and then through the center. It is a mesmerizing gem. And that's really what a good emerald does. Kind of makes you, you know, really kind of look and gaze at that stone. You get a little lost in the beauty of it, the glow that it has. It's just different. There's clean stones out there that, sure, they can sparkle, they can do their own glow, but an emerald is so distinctive. They're so recognizable, right? It doesn't look like any other green gem. We've got all these green gems out there, sapphires and, you know, amazing savorites and, you know, these really rare sapphires that we see in the green color. And you just don't see anything that quite resembles an emerald. They're distinctive, but they're really, really valuable. And out of Columbia, add to it. I'm just going to blow this out and just see who's with us, because that's what I got to do here for the last few minutes. We're just going to take a ring, and just for the record, it is a $49.99 ring tonight. $49.99 set price. I'm going to make this a lot easier, and I think a gal could wear it too. Let me try it on so you can decide, but here's that finishing all through the inside. There's a super bright clean, just that's what it does when it's actually, that's our overhead view. That's face up. So you really see, talk about, there's that kind of neon where it almost looks like it could be a blue, turquoisey kind of color glowing. That's what you look for in the best Colombian emeralds. Here it is on the hand. And our first caller, look at that. I say it every time, but you know what? It's worth mentioning, because there's somebody out there who's saying to their TV right now, it's got a little inclusion. No, I can tell you right now, it's got inclusions. That's what emeralds do. You can't find one that doesn't. What you want is so little, so minor of inclusions that it's allowed to do this. And when you see it from a distance, that's the more critical view. This isn't like a mile away, but it's on the hand. how everybody else would see it when you wear it and you're sitting at your desk, or you're at the restaurant, or you're out at that event, or you're going to wherever you're going. That is what it looks like when everybody, including yourself, looks down at your hand and sees it. And do you see that? What it's doing up close and personal is going to show you every last characteristic of your stone. But what's important is, what's it going to look like on the hand? Yeah, you're going to see something if it's natural when you're all up close, but when you see it here, you realize it's just glowing. It is continuous glow from all four sides of that stone all the way around. It's not $49.99. It is any gold you want. It's any size you need. And you know what? I'm just going to make it a real simple deal. You're here for a reason, and this is why. $1,999. Done. 60 seconds and we will see who's got it. It's just a matter of, okay, a big chunky oversized gold ring, a carat 25 emerald that looks like a 2.5, and a deal that I should never have a price tag under $2,000 on even the tiniest emerald with no gold, because that's a price on a loose stone that was much smaller. But instead, we're giving you the big stone. Carat 25, looking bigger, diamonds that go up and around and all the way down the other side, and almost like that up a ramp around it, still framing that stone. And for $19.99, I don't even have that one gone yet. Wow, that's only for a few more seconds. That's the giveaway. The giveaway! Hurry! Call me, I hear phones ringing. When it's gone, it's gone. 20 seconds left. Because when you're talking about discounting jewelry like this, I better not be spending too much airtime. That's the pricey part. So I'm not going to spend a lot of airtime on it. I know you recognize value. You see them immediately. You know when a value is a value. You know when something's too cheap. You know when I hooked you up with something that's just a little special here for the end of our night. That's what we're doing. $1,999. Call me if you want it. I guess we'll have to make it available at that price tag, but that is one that is not spoken for yet. Still have the pink diamond, the purple pink. Okay, let's get to hoop earrings. This is my best hoop value that I have. It's my 202 standard. This is my inside out hoop. We're going to show it to you right now. Get this one at home, hopefully, eventually, maybe one day. And then here we go with the hoops. This is our round hoop style. It is 1.5 inches. They're inside out, and they're beautiful with the VS diamonds. And take a good look at these, because there's 202 in diamonds, and yet still can't get over what we're doing on this discount, because as holidays approach, one thing that is going to be very, very really requested are hoop earrings. All the time, every time, hoop earrings, diamond studs. There's all these mainstays in jewelry that we look for. 367 is the number. You're going to like this. This is a last call on a 202 diamond hoop. 1.5 inches inside out. So they're diamonds in the front, diamonds inside the back. So all one sees when they look at you are diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. It's a complex setting style. It's in white, yellow, or rose gold, and there's 202, which means that in today's world, at $12,000 a carat, you're paying over $25,000 in retail if you find VS. Don't compare our VS diamonds, because people do this sometimes, and I know you know better, but it's very tempting to just say diamonds are diamonds are diamonds when you know there are different standards of quality. Those diamonds, $25,000 earrings. Take a look. Here's what we're going to do. Yellow, white, or rose. I'll try them on, because this is the hoop that I love and really like to live in a lot, and I got to say, this is such a value, and you get this button. We did this as an upgrade. The button is important because you're not just pulling them apart. Do you see here? Let me actually kind of jog it around this way. There's a little button there. You see it in the back. So it's the back of the it's basically right behind your piercing when it's on. You see that little elevation? That's intentional. That's elevated so that when you press this down, it's going to spring on open. That's a very difficult angle, so let me do it over here. On the hand, you're going to see a couple of things. You're going to see the size overall, but this is that button so that when you press that down, it's going to release that post, and then it's going to open on up, and then you're good to go. So here's what we're going to do. I've got a fantastic look at him. I want to try him on, though, before we go any further so you can really see the size. And 1.5 inches may sound huge. It's really wearable, though. It's really, again, to appreciate. I always feel like you need to have a certain length in a hoop if you're going to do inside out. Otherwise, you're not going to see the diamonds on the inside. If they're really, think about it, if they're really short, you're not going to see diamonds on the inside because there's no length, there's no drop. So you really want a good 1.5 inches to see a lot of those diamonds in the first place. Otherwise, why pay for diamonds on the inside? You can get them a lot less if they're no diamonds, right? So here's what we're going to do. 202 should never be this price tag. We're going to blow them out. Obviously, the $25,000 retail is not what anybody's interested in doing. And that's a per carat price that we've seen in the industry for a very, very long time. Here's what we're going to do. When they go up and they go up and they go up, we actually are not. We're giving you this value that is second to none on a hoop that is wearable every day. Put them on, leave them on, wear them all the time. This could be your go-to every single day if that's what you're comfortable in and you love a great style in a hoop. This is such an exquisite way to go, but that comfortable, and then all you do, reach right behind it, press that button down, and then you're good. They open up and you're good to go. So our look at them up close here, and then remember you're choosing your yellow, your white, or your rose, but they're not even $19.99, which takes you under $1,000 a carat for diamonds. And that is obviously not the kind of deal you get on a VS diamond ever. We're going to take them lower than even $19.99, $18.99. This is where, again, don't wait till they go up. Get that big value right here, right now. Then we'll just keep showing you the emerald for $19.99. I mean, my goodness. Emerald ring, $19.99. Hoops are you know what? Let's go even lower than $18.99 or $18.88 or $17.99. Inch and a halfers, $202. In your diamonds, make them $17.77. And that'll be that until they're gone. We've got a very limited quantity. I've got the 2 in the white and then the 1 pair in the rose and the 1 pair in the yellow. That's what we've got. So going forward, when that little select inventory is already gone, then it's not going to be something we see made up for a while. And when we do see it created again, well, then it's going to be a different price. So take them while they're here at $17.77. Why we're reminding you of that. Don't forget about the purple pink diamond, the men's emerald, unless anybody got the men's emerald. I haven't heard about that, so I think it's still here. Men's emerald here. Diamond drops are here. Coral earrings are here. I love these coral earrings. We can do coral drops at only $7.99 if you like them, so that's something to keep in mind. Got some big corals here. Look at these. Coral drops, diamonds in the front. Love those. There's a last look at those corals. And last call on the earrings. So $17.77, and then we've got diamond drops as well. All right, coming up, big wheel on the way. Got our museum pieces, and then don't forget about the Tanzanite pendant we brought you early. Did you get the hoops? Emerald, pink, purple? Uh-huh. Right. The Asher cut? I think that one's still here. It was in rose gold. Should we go get it for you? We can show it again. Yeah, I think it's still here. I never know for sure because, you know, people, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people pick things up and I'm not aware of it. So we could go check for you. But I know which one it is. It was a 5 carat. It was in rose gold. It had my favorite 80-point diamond mounting around it. Yeah, we can go check on that. Oh, quick diamond pendant on the way. Got a big 30-pointer here coming up. And last chance on the hoops. Still have this Mahenge. I'm still just a bit shocked that $17.77 Mahenge is still here. And that's over a carat in size. Hoops, fantastic. So looks like here's where we stand. Would you like us to go find that for you? All right, so we'll hopefully bring that out. I think that's probably on its way. We've got that big diamond bracelet. I'm going to check on that carat weight. And then we're going to do, we had the big emerald for the ladies too earlier in a ring. Yes. Thank you. Yellow gold hoops. That sounds good. All right, so we're down to white and rose in the hoop earrings. Congratulations. Now, see, there's a carat 11 Mahenge. But that's a carat 11. It's 1 point smaller than the oval, and this one's $59.99. So again, unless you really need a pear shape, that's why I say go with the oval that's elongated. That's the carat 12, and it's $17.77. I am not kidding you. The Mahenge here, this is the one I just showed you. It's $59.99, and that's a 1 carat 11. I'd say get the carat 12 for $17.77, and you can save thousands. It's truly. I mean, it's like you're saving $4,300, is that right? $3,300 of savings, and you get 1 point bigger. It's just, oh my goodness. Mahenge lovers, call me. That is the one. Thank you. Let's hope that this is the one Virginia's thinking about. So, Virginia, your caller. His name is Vincent. Hi, Vincent. Let's take a look at this one. 7125, take a look. And I'll move my Mahenge out of the way, and then we'll come in real close on what is really a pink with some golden color, which is why we opted for the rose gold, which it stays in the rose gold. And thank you on the hoops. And this is 7125. It's from yesterday. It's our 511 Asher. And it does have that pink, golden, red, blue. I mean, there's purples, there's blues. It's really a beautiful mix. It's a 511. And then it has all that bigger diamond weight around it. That's 80 points. Now I'm going to show it on my hand here as well. Remembering this is only in the rose. Oh, darn it. It's a 4, so it's going to go here. But that is really, it's a nice big ring. I'll put it on the pinky here. Maybe you'll see it a little bit better. That's just a really stunning, stunning look. And you see how big overall, but the stone being square, this outer angle being more quatrefoil effect, but all the bigger diamonds. And this is interesting too, because they're not prong set necessarily. They're actually more of like, think of it like a half bezel, kind of a semi-bezel scallop design around the diamonds there on the outside. See that? They're not just prongs. It's got that semi-bezel, so it's a really, think of it like a border around all of your diamonds that are along the edge there. And Virginia, that was only $13.99 if you'd like it. And he's got it? Congratulations. So that one's gone, and thank you. And if you have any requests, get them in from yesterday, from today, from earlier, from a year ago, whatever it is. Want to remind you, this is still here. Tony, it's good news. It's still here for you. It's item number 8354, and that is, it would be an honor to have you wear my birthstone, Tony. Okay, he's like, okay, you unsold it to me. 125 in the emerald cut, emerald square, emerald cut, emerald. 36 points in diamonds, and that one's in, well, it's in the yellow. And you can change that if you want, and it's only $19.99. Yes. Who got your hoops, Kevin? Frankie? Oh, hi, Frankie. Thank you. Wonderful. That was my next question, but you know me by now. He's like, yeah, I know she's going to ask me. Hi, Frankie. Thank you so much. All right. So Vincent, Frankie, thank you guys for shopping. And that just wanted to remind you, that's only $19.99. Hoops are still here. Emerald's still here. Mahenge. Look at this one. Just got to show it one more time. Not kidding you. It's a brand new Mahenge. It's 1 point smaller today. It's $6 grand. This is the 1 point bigger. It's $17.77. Highly recommend it. The item number is 8298, just to consider. Then we've got a special deal on a diamond pendant. Kind of loving the diamond pendant too, because it's a little bit atypical from what we usually see, and we'll show that to you next. But just, I mean, $17.77 for a carat 12. In an oval with that beautiful style, 10 points in diamonds. Here's the diamond pendant. Well, it just kind of was anxious to get up there on the screen. Here it is. It's got a little carving cut out for the bail. It's going to be that bar style we see within the 30 pointer at the base, and it's 8009. So you've got a 30-point center and kind of a more contemporary design. We do a lot of, I mean, when I say we, I'm talking about the jewelry industry at large. We'd see a lot of diamond solitaires. We see a lot of one diamond in a center, that's it, basket done. It's a little different because it's going to go vertically on the neckline, going to give you a little bit of drop, but not everybody's comfortable with those like 2-3 inch stiletto necklaces where they're going into, you know, places that make them a little more dressy or a little more evening, right? This is a little simple, but to get that end point being your bigger diamond at 30 points, really special. It's of course a VS diamond, and it's got a $19.99 price tag until right now. White, yellow, or rose gold. Make it easy. We'll just do that one for you know what? Forget about $9.99. I like a half off sale, but even better if we can do it. I'll make it $599 for a 30-point diamond. If you like almost a third of a carat. You can't call it a third of a carat exactly until it's a 33-pointer, but it's awfully close. And for what it's going to give you visually, as good as a 33-pointer, as good as a third of a carat. And you choose your gold and you get your favorite, you know, again, chain, pop it right through. It's a hidden within the bar type of bail that you have. Let's show you the length here. Boy, it has been a pendant kind of night. If you're a pendant lover, make sure you call us and check on any of those pendants that we've had. We had the necklace, we had pendants, we've had all kinds of really great pieces for the neckline here. This is the length from a distance away, and we are about to just, yeah, there it is, 3/4 of an inch, or yeah, 3/4 of an inch from the top to the bottom. Really, really good look there, and your beautiful diamond. And then you see the mirror finishing of that gold. That's going to be what you choose there, the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. Totally up to you with that bar extending right down to that center diamond, and that's it. So that'll be $599. And just grab it if you like it. Great gift idea. Again, we did the diamond necklaces earlier. That was that subtle smile necklace design. That was really lovely, but this is just another different kind of way to wear a diamond, bigger center stone, bigger solitaire. Let's just kind of wrap everything up here with a recap. Just a few really key pieces that still hanging out. They need a great home. All we need to do is show them probably one more time, get any questions you might have answered, and that's what we intend to do here. So a lot to, again, still find a home for. If you have any questions or want to see anything specifically before we leave you, good idea to do that right here and now. I would really highly recommend that merengue. You know that's going to go on that wheel for a recap because that's important as well. So here's our merengue. We'll give you a couple options here. Most, again, from this latter portion of the evening, but if you're just needing a little bit of extra time or a little help thinking about it, and this is always nice, I think, to see it one more time, get yourself a last look, think about it, and then make it yours. I do want to put up, of course, that very, very important pink diamond. It's a purple pink. It's a 26 pointer, and how it's even made it this long, I am not clear. But look at how beautiful this is. And it's that purple pink. So I love it too with the earrings. If you want to get the earrings as well, I'm going to pop those in because we still have that pair of earrings that I think really matches it to perfection. And you can see there you've got that bigger cushion cut center stone in the earring as well. They even too are giving you a little bit of that purple color as well. So if you wanted a set, or maybe what I think is so grand is that if you are gift giving, you think about one occasion coming up and then the other, right? And then you have two pieces that coordinate. So you give them maybe for different occasions, but they're going to coordinate together. So one leads to the other. Maybe you give the ring first and then the earrings, totally unexpected. You give it a later date. That's always an idea. So kind of a fun way to think about mixing and matching, or maybe doing some great gift opportunities. That men's or ladies Colombian emerald, a big, big value there. That emerald is only $19.99. That Asher cut in the, the emerald is $19.99, but that beautiful cushion cut diamond, this is the diamond for $39.99 with the cert. Here are the earrings for $12.99. No certs on those, but again, they match. You can see right there. And then we still have, let me show it, the beautiful merengue in the middle. And then we also have, well, just in case you're looking for a bigger diamond, the 54 pointer's gone, but we do have a 1.5 carat right there. And that's just the center. Then you get another 103 around it. So 1.5 carat, 103, 253 total, and we can get you whatever you need to do. What's going to be the deal on that one? We can find out together. We'll help you own it. So any questions you have on any of those, that's a nice little recap. I mean, those are all really important pieces that we've had throughout the show. They've been fully presented. Which one for you, Jalen? The emerald. You got it. Well, we're thinking about it, so I won't say sold yet, but it is, are you familiar with it already? Did you see it? Yeah, it's so again, it's item number 8354. It was just on a few minutes ago. It's a 125. It's an emerald cut emerald. It's out of Colombia. It's that green beryl, and it's also 36 points in diamonds. Now, Jalen, we can do men's, ladies, obviously, any size, and then we do the any gold. So white, yellow, rose. It is $19.99, but it's supposed to be $49.99. I can be a sport and say you pick your price, but I think I know what you're going to do. You can choose. There's a $49.99 price tag on the bag, and there's a $19.99 price tag I put on the wheel. So it's whatever you'd like to do. Obviously, if you're feeling charitable, or you're just feeling, again, like you are familiar with jewelry prices and you know where they're supposed to be, and you know, you might want to just pay the $49.99. If you'd like a better deal and you'd like to save a bundle, and I'm really, again, I mean, I say that facetiously, but you know what? There's a lot of people that are believers that they're not getting quality unless they spend a lot. And so if you're more comfortable spending $49.99, that is our price tag tonight. It's just I went a little bit lower for the end of our show, and it's a lot lower because you're going to save $3,000. If you'd like that emerald piece that's in the front right, that's the graphics on the left that go along with the piece on the right front of your screen there. And then if we can show you anything else, thank you. And then again, we're going to do this. I think I got another one to add to the recap. I would really highly recommend those pinky purple diamond earrings with the ring or without. You don't have to get the set. It's not sold as a set. They're sold separately. We've got the certified ring, which is $39.99. We have the earrings down to $12.99 on the earrings that look, I think, sensational with it. So right here, over on this left side, that to me is a set waiting to happen, down to the double halo design. I think that really works. Here's the merengue. 1 carat 12, $17.77. Verifying on the gents, emerald ring, or ladies, could be either or. And last call on the show. Got anything you want to see? Or maybe, it's that Tanzanite Asher cut that we had a few minutes ago, $762. Here it is. 762 Asher cut Tanzanite, new design, yellow and white diamonds together. And as we move these out, we'll put new ones on. I just feel like anything more than 5 items might be crowded, when I really want you to see how stunning each and every one is individually for what they are. Here it is, last call, emerald verifying. Hoops are still here, by the way, too. The hoops for 1777, the big Morganite we had earlier. Oh, this really cool ribbon ring. It was the start of our show. You may have missed it. This ribbon ring, it's so heavy. You'll be really surprised when you get this in the box and you open it up and you're going, what did I order? I thought this was jewelry. Shouldn't weigh this much. This is a ribbon ring. I'm going to try it on for you. It's $999 if you like. This is all one ring. And it's little, like, you can call them too little, but they're curly cues of diamond pave. All really separate 5 curly cues all brought together here in a ring. This is like the essence of a cocktail ring in diamonds, but it's a lot of gold, and you will be very pleasantly surprised as to the weight of the ring, and it's $999. Oh my goodness. So that's a first caller opportunity. That's only in the white gold, just as you see it there, and you're getting 71 points. Now it is gonna just, you got a little elevation over the hand here, but what a cool ring that is. So that'll be $999 if you'd like that one, and then we'll go back to our 5 here. Pink diamond ring is a purple pink. It's $39.99 with cert, GIA. Then we've got the Mahenge, 1777. Pink diamond, they have a purple tint to them as well. Pinky purple, $1,299. That just, to me, when you look, and we're looking now, that was purposeful to put the earrings up with rings. Because normally if a stud is up there with a lot of big rings like these are, it'd be a very big difference. You'd see a little tiny speck of something. Here you realize that's not just a stud, that's a bigger oversized earring. It's got that button styling to it, which is incredible. And it just is, look at that, fantastic, right? We've got the Colombian emerald there. We've got the Asher cut tansy there. We've got the Mahenge spinel in the middle. Still can't believe carat 12, 1777. Here's that, there's the emerald, verifying on that one. Asher cut, that's our 7 carat 62. Blue wing black D, Asher cut. Questions before we go? 60 seconds. All right, 60 seconds, then we'll show you some other things here. Okay, and also that spiraling diamond ring, still here at $999 as well. Try to fit that up here as we take a look. Look at this spiral of diamonds over and over and over again. Coils, spirals, beautiful. Diamond pave, $999 for that ring. Huge value there. Great opportunity. There's the pinky purple diamond, certified. Then we've got, this is the big emerald from earlier. Look at that oval. So maybe a little more. You want a little more diamond weight to it? That's the way to get it. All right. So assorted prices, but again, just a little bit of what's available here that we'd really recommend. A lot of leaners up there, but hey, they're all fabulous. Sounds like our piece. I think our gents piece, I think that's gone, right? Look at that glow. See, it always helps to see them directly centered up with that camera lens, right? And you really get to see how they glow. There it is. So that's $19.99. And then we've got our purple pink, $39.99. Of course, last call on anything up here. Give us a quick call if we can help you with anything or you need to see something on again. We'll do that for you. Okay, coming up on the way, final minute of that wheel has expired. So let's keep on going and I'm going to bring you the finale. A little extra surprise here as we get ready. Holidays around the corner, looking forward to it. We're going to have a lot of great opportunities, but I'm thinking about, let me help get you all styled for holiday season, right? For dressing up, for events, for feeling a little bit fabulous, a little extra fabulosity. This is the way to do it in diamonds. Every gal, I'm a strong believer, you need to have a hoop, you need to have a stud, and you got to have a diamond drop. This is the diamond drop here with a hoop to start, and then that marquee shape in the drop that's got triple row. Look at this middle. This reminds me so much of our smile necklace too. I think this would coordinate beautifully, and a lot of you picked that smile necklace up earlier. Here's an earring we know and love. 377 is the number. Yes. emerald piece, the gem style? Sure. You want to see it on the hand or up close? Up close. All right. Is that the color? Is that one sold or is this okay, we'll just, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Here's that emerald piece. Oh, bless you, Tony. Bless you. Let's see here. Item number is 8354. And that's, I'm really tilting it up a bit so you can see directly into that stone. Yes. Oh, you mean the ladies piece? Oh, okay. Both together. You got it. This one's a little different price here, Jalen, if she missed it earlier. This one, but it is a bigger stone. So that'll be, if you're looking at the right side, bless you, if you're looking at the right side of your screen, that is going to be item number to follow here shortly. The item number on the big emerald for the ladies, which is that oval style, which is so well done. It's a great look. It's actually a 285, so it's item number 8353 over here. So that'll be the 2 carat 85 oval, and that's 73 points in diamonds. So a little more diamond weight, bigger stone. That one is $39.99. So it sounds like we have somebody considering the two here, and so maybe, you know, seeing them side by side. How about we do this? Put them on the hand side by side as well, as we have about 7 minutes left. And here's the emerald for the ladies. Big difference is the carat weight here. The oval's 285, and then you had the other style here. The emerald cut is a 125. They have a very similar overall color and glow. I mean, I'll just put them side by side so you can see that. And then hopefully we'll get them right at the exact angle so you can see them right directly into the camera there and see that they have a very similar glow to them. See that? Glowing on the same kind of level there, aren't they? But 125, 285, $39.99, and only $19.99. More diamond weight here as well, of course. 73 points versus 36. All right. Anything else we can help them with, Jalen? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to these diamond earrings. But just getting started with these. And it's a diamond earring, starting with diamonds in the front of the hoop. There's your triple stack, shared prong style right through the middle. Item number on the diamond drops. Really, really good. It's 377 is the item number. Look at that. And that is, wait till you see them on, just lengthy point. The points are really what make it too. You get a total diamond weight of 99 points, just under a carat. And all the bigger stones right through the middle. Now, Jalen, should we update everyone else on neither emerald? And did you get one before too, or no? Okay, so that's where I was confused. I'm like, didn't know it was the same. Okay, so it sounds like the men's piece gone, ladies piece still here. All right, so here we go. 99 points in total diamond weight, great hoop to start, hinge style, and you know what? Special end of the show deal here on a drop earring. I really think everybody's got to have a drop. And what's important is it going to be the right length? Is it not going to be too long? Is it not going to be too short? Because you want to look, have a little different look than a stud or a basic hoop. Here's what they are measurement wise. And we'll take a look here with the ruler and get you a great value of just $999. There's an 1.5 inches from the top to the bottom. And there you can see that it's going to be a hinge that's going to just pop right down. So this kind of unfurls, then you're going to pop that into your piercing and you are good to go. So almost a full carat in diamonds for $999 in all that gold. And of course the workmanship that goes along with an earring drop, always stunning to get moving pieces and moving parts. That's something that rings and even necklaces don't usually require. So an earring kind of carries with it an extra special kind of, certainly should have an extra special price tag because of everything that's involved in creating a beautiful earring on its own. But let's take a look at them on, give you an idea of what they look like from a ways away. And boy, speaking of a ways away, you see how these emeralds glow. Just, side note there, but just a beautiful, beautiful look as we also are thinking about that gorgeous emerald. But there are your earrings, so you can see what those look like and really get that beautiful drop. And then you can stack and layer them. They're for a primary piercing because they're giving you that 1.5 inches, which seems to be like a good, happy drop. It's not too large, certainly going to show up and stand out at the same time, but really, really well done there. So they're $9.99 for our end of the show here. We've got 4 minutes left. Call me on that emerald. That is really what this viewpoint is interesting, because it's lesser light over here where I stand, just to give you visuals on pendants and on earrings. And honestly, when we do that, that's actually the best lighting we've seen probably for an emerald, is right there. So that's where, again, probably a better close-up than you can even get, because it's really showing you more of that true color you're going to see in real life. So, you know, just a little, you know, for instance, on that glow and that emerald, looks fantastic. So back to the wheel we'll go, and diamond earrings are on their way. They're popular. That's why we saved them for the end of the night. A little end of the show special here. A little finale for our Thursday. And speaking of finales, tomorrow night, it's Friday. So we're going to have a little Club TVON special for you. Hope you can join us for that. Big weekend ahead of jewelry and shopping and great values and requests and custom pieces and all that good, all the stuff we love to see and we love to join you for. So I hope you'll join us, and we'll see you guys at 7 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow night. That's 9 p.m. for my central kids, I'll call you, my guys and gals, all the kids. And then East Coast time, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Yep, big day tomorrow. Big, 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 big day. It's a big day tomorrow, so join us. Final 2.5 minutes left on those earrings or anything else that we can help you with. Marilani Mint heart shape, ladies emerald that I still have on that I can't seem to take that one off because I'm admiring it still. We have those pink diamond earrings, the purple pink diamond with the cert in the ring, Tanzanite, the spiral diamond ring, anything we can help you with. Now's the time to call, because in about 2.5 minutes, we go off the air on television here, but we'll be available on the phone lines for a few minutes thereafter. Looking forward to hearing from you. And if you have any questions, shout those out to us. We'll help you out there. Lots and lots to enjoy still available from the show. Thanks again for being with us tonight. We do celebrate every Friday night with a little Club TVON, but we exclusively have a little more limited audience on TV. Hey, get ready to join us online. TVON.com. It's very simple. It's very easy. Even if you're feeling like you're not super techie adept, join us. You can go on a smartphone to TVON.com. You don't even need a computer or a laptop or a big, iPad or a tablet. You can just join us online on your phone. If you got a phone that connects to the internet, go to TVON.com. If you feel like hanging out with some of your fellow shoppers, you can go to YouTube. We have a TVON channel there. You can go to Facebook. We have a TVON page there. And we live stream the show for free, so that even if you're out on a Friday night, you can sneak a peek at the show on your phone. And we'd love to have you with us, because we enjoy our Fridays, and boy, do we enjoy the kickoff to the weekend. So get ready, 7 o'clock Pacific time. It starts tomorrow night. Then we've got our morning shows on the weekend, which we always so love and look forward to. So our final minute remains of this Thursday night. Give us a quick call. What can we tempt you with? Some earrings, that pinky purple diamond with the cert, which is being talked about right now. So I don't know if that's going to be here many more moments, but take advantage while everything's here at those great values. Boy, have we had some values tonight. It has been a night of monumental values. So take what you love. Your operators are here. They'll tell you what we have left, what we don't, what's here, what we got. Call us at that phone number so you can get through. Because once that television show goes off the air, that phone number disappears with it. So unless you got it memorized, and I know some of you do, but if you need to just jot that down, do it now so you know how to reach us. We'll be available for the next couple minutes, and then we'll see you back here tomorrow night. We'll kick off the big weekend here and get you all set up with a lot of big values. And of course, your requests are always welcome as well. If there's something I can work on for you for tomorrow or for the weekend, holla, let me know. We'll find that. We'll be ready to go. And thanks again for being part of it. Thanks for watching us tonight. And thanks so much for shopping. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Club TVON. Be sure and be with us and try it. Go online. You'll be amazed. You can even watch in HD when you're online too. So that helps too. You can see jewelry in a whole new light. So we'll see you tomorrow night for that. Club TVON party. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your evening. See you tomorrow.